Which X-Star will show up? I don't know. Plans change. $11.99, please.
Oh, here we go.
No bread, no water, just me.
Monday Night Raw is the worst show I've ever seen.
Go on your cell phone, YouTube. I'm world famous, bitch.
After 3 fucking years. What do YouTube? It's your boy Diakis.
It's your boy KT.
The real X-Dog.
Go ham.
And we back. 3 fucking years. Thanks, COVID. Anybody want to share any stories or anything about what we've been up to since we've been gone?
I got pissed off when I was in college and I left. Because they was pissing me off.
Learn people are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, I've been through that.
Folks talk about these zombie movies after this pandemic up here look fake as hell now. I'm like, some folks will get bit and straight up say, I ain't get bit. I'm like, yeah. But on the good side, though, like, bro, how much fucking writing, all that kind of shit I've been doing, like, I'm like, basically, my pace is better than what it was when I used to be doing that stuff in high school, but, and then actually talking to actually folks who actually professionals up here, I'm like, hey, how you say that Dunning-Kruger thing, something like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Well, basically, like, when you don't know something and you're real confident in it, then as you learn, your confidence just bottom out because, like, whoa, there's so much shit you didn't know.
That's called living.
Yep. But then, as you start gaining experience, then you just start like, okay, I got it. I'm probably somewhere on this part. I'm like,
that's how I feel in hotels.
I was about to say, I wish the people I work with thought like that. They swear they know everything. They swear what they know is how it is. And you can't tell them that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all been doing this wrong for like 10 years now. They're not going to learn, and our managers don't make them learn. So I'm like, hey, it don't hurt me. I get paid the same regardless.
Yeah, you're right.
That's my motto at work. I don't care. I get paid regardless.
I hear you. Shit.
I get asked all the time, why you no manager? Do you see the people we work with? I'll be a manager, just not at this though.
As a assistant general manager at a hotel, yeah, I've come to know that a lot. A lot of people say they know a lot of things and they don't really know shit. And no matter how much you try to tell, how much you try to coach people, how much you try to lead people on the right path, they still do what the fuck they want to. So at that time, since they want to do what the fuck you want to, you just gotta leave them right at the fucking door. That's what I have to do. So yeah.
I'm like, well, because it ain't that hard to figure out. Just keep at it.
Yeah. Some people just don't want to learn. That's all it is.
They're stuck in their ways, yeah.
Yeah. Like Vince McMahon.
He had a good run until the 20 teens.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, crazy, I still don't even get why he just didn't go back to some of the stuff he did in the 90s.
NDAs.
You know what?
Not that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you know what?
Some of them weren't even born.
But you know what? That's a great point. Because if you look at what Shawn Michaels doing in NXT, he playing all his greatest hits.
He reliving this.
Yeah, all his greatest hits. It's stuff that I don't even remember. Like, I see it and I be like, okay. And then it ain't true. I listen to a podcast and they be like, oh, Shawn Michaels just did this from his store. And I be like, you're fucking right. That's exactly where that came from.
He partially did with the Roxanne thing.
Yeah.
Only they missed with the whole music video, that 6-minute long music video. Over there, had kids crying up there. I thought Shawn Michaels was done for real.
The only one that was obvious to me was the Toxic Attraction breakup.
Yep.
Man, Gigi got kicked in the face hard as hell.
It's hell.
She's the genetic of the group now.
Only thing I was mad about where they blew the match off at. They did it on a random, it was a random weekly TV show. It was one of they, it was a theme show.
It was rope.
Yeah, it was a theme show, but still.
Yeah. I think the match ended like that because Gigi hurt her arm. I mean, not Gigi, Jason.
Yeah.
I don't think she tore. What did she do? She tore her back or some shit like that.
Of all the people
I thought
who
she
got
just located her arm.
of all the people who got hurt, that's where I thought it was gonna be Gigi where she kicked the shit. Broke the door and everything.
But don't you hate when that happens? Because not Gigi, Jason. That was supposed to be her breakout storyline. And then she get hurt right away. And it don't just hurt her, it hurt Gigi too.
Ain't she in the ladder match?
Yeah, Gigi in the ladder match.
I mean, she'll be okay.
Injuries suck.
Yeah, it suck.
And then another weird stuff up here. Like, first of all, I want to know what homophobic person up here changed this man's theme. I had no idea they changed his theme up here until his theme song came up on my YouTube. And I scrolled the comments and I saw all the comments like rip, F, pay respect. I'm like, wait, why I saw rip? I'm like, what happened? He get injured?
What are you talking about? Who thing?
Almost.
He's an Homo sapien.
Yep.
Did they change his thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
they changed it
Well,
Monday.
was that the one that they played Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know because I skipped entrances.
I was about to say, I skipped almost. Like,
No, I didn't watch his
he got
interaction
one-
with Brock, but I skipped the entrance.
No,
music.
He's
I don't
one-
watch it.
Y'all
He
almost
has-
skipped it. I skipped it on purpose.
He has one of the few Death Rebels themes that was good. And that what got me. I'm like, wait a minute, who made the track? And this little Death Rebel. Like, wait a minute. So why they changed it? It's not CFO or it's definitely not Jim Johnson.
man, it's so many people who think it's just changed. I'm just like, why?
And I'm like, Triple, why? I'm trying to figure out why would you change that theme?
Oh
This man
man.
actually has a good theme, and it actually fits him. And he changes it, like I said, creative wrestler theme number 6 or something. And I'm like,
Man,
it's so generic.
Solomon must have brought this point up during the Royal Rumble. He said so many people's music changed that when you hear the thing, you don't even know who's coming out. And that's how I felt during the Rumble. I'm like, man, like you hear the thing like, okay, who's finna come out? Then you gotta look at the Titantron,
Yeah.
and that's how you know who's coming out. It's so many people like Ciampa. They should have never changed Ciampa thing. Gargano, that's the one that hurt the most.
And what's weird to me
They
is
pulled his thing up.
Well,
Y'all
ain't
already
Gargano
have the-
just the same thing, but with a guy singing.
It's not the same. It's just not the same.
here's the other weird thing. They already had the rights to the song. What's the point of changing it?
That's the big thing. They got the rights to the song.
And for almost, it's with that current group, so why change it? And then right before Mania, I like, yeah, I could have did it after Mania.
WWE just change stuff all the time. I don't get it either.
Ricochet, that was another one that should have been changed. Shayna Baszler. I can go all day extra with these
Of
Pat
all the people,
McAfee's. Like, what the fuck is it? Why are these motherfuckers laughing at me?
of all the people who definitely have a thing that fits them, his thing was one thing that definitely should have had no business changing.
Yeah.
That was a perfect thing for that guy.
It is a tragedy what they did to Sammy's theme. Even though he hates the old one, the new one was trash.
Yeah, the new one was so trash. And that's the one I'm stuck with on the new 2K. I was hoping they would change it back, but nope.
Oh, you can't. I forgot you ain't gonna put your own music on there.
But according to him, he said he's trying to work on. He didn't really like the second theme song, so he was working on with WWE on the third one. I think if they go through with that, he should get that new theme song when he turns on Kevin Owens because he needs to strike first this time.
Oh Lord, wait till they get Kevin Owens a new thing.
He been the one who's been skating through. They ain't touched his thing yet. He had the same thing for what, 8 years now?
I'm scared.
I am too, because I think it's whatever, when they do change, it's going to be worse.
Yeah.
Maybe he put in his contract that his music ain't gonna change.
It's generic, but it's
Before
like
Vince
I can
left.
get down with this. This is what Kevin Owens is known
Yeah.
for. I do like Finn Balor's new theme though.
I do too.
Yeah.
I like all of them.
It's sort of
Rhea Ripley's, I like her new one.
Well, yeah, with what's his name? The guy from Motionless in White. Yeah.
They just put like a
That's
Judgment
the
Day
band.
theme to their old ones.
I'm scared after Mania to do something with Nakamura, they're gonna change his theme again.
You know, Nakamura was in Japan. He wrestled Keiji Muto, whatever his name is. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, hey, they actually Forbidden Door.
Is
that the right phrase?
We found D-Lane that door open.
Yeah, he called it the true Forbidden Door before he went over there.
Yeah, it was. Shit. That's exactly what it was.
But of course he went over now. Great Muta is in the Hall of Fame, so
Yeah.
Fair trade.
I mean, speaking of folks going to Japan, I don't know what in the world Mercedes Monday is doing.
Monet,
Oh, it's
the
not.
CEO.
When she debuted, bruh, I'm like, okay, let me see this debut. When she debuted her new finisher, I'm like, how the fuck you bought your finisher day one?
Well, she didn't botch it. What's the name?
Yeah,
Botch it?
Kyrie landed
No,
on
but
his knees.
yeah,
She
but
didn't land right.
Yeah, but she didn't land right. But do you see how hard Sasha tossed her? I'm like, that girl was too short.
You're right.
She was too short to land that perfect. I'm like,
but they during the match when they did the match, they did land it perfect.
But then my next thing is like, why the hell you gotta have such a convoluted ass move though? I'm like, everybody gotta have an overly convoluted finisher. I'm like, bro.
I think the coming though. Once she went to Japan, I'm like, she's gonna change up her whole moveset. She gonna keep some of the like the meteor stuff and the backstage. She gonna keep all that. But she finna be flying around ropes and all that stuff. She gonna think she a luchador.
I first seen that first, like I was like, oh, she finna do some gory bone because she obsessed with Eddie Guerrero. You know, she spun the girl out and tried to do a DDT. I'm like, is this really necessary?
I am mad they just changed her upcoming match. They made it a triple threat, which you never see in Japan. But I feel like they did that for a reason, like to try and hide her. Instead of just let her go out there and do a one-on-one match and work with all these different women from Japan. Because it's the only way I'm going to get to see these different women from Japan wrestle, because I don't care about them. I'm trying to watch Mercedes.
I'm like, did all this, and Naomi just got nothing.
Well, a modeling contract, she got that.
But she could have had that anyways.
I know, but I don't think she would have got it without Sasha, because she get walking runways, going to NBA games. I don't think she would have got that without Sasha Banks.
They were already doing most of that stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think she would have got it without Sasha either.
Because she'd be part of the Bloodline storyline. She would have had that anyway.
I wish they would have put it in the Bloodline. I don't know what.
That was done by then.
No, I mean, before all that, she should have been in there, because I had plans for that when the Bloodline first started.
It was probably going to happen.
Seeing how it played out now, I don't think she needed to be in there. Because the whole point of the Bloodline is that Roman is manipulating all of them. I don't see how that will work with her, because she wouldn't be able to get no come up. Her come up would have to be through Jimmy.
Well, that's what I mean. She would have ended up in there somehow.
That was part of my thing. I think Naomi would have made Jimmy stop being a bitch. That's why I wanted her to join. I think she wasn't gonna take that shit from Roman.
And you know what?
Eventually, it would have led to a turn.
The thing about it, when Jimmy came back, that was his thing. He was like, "I'm not Roman's bitch," and you end up being Roman's bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, he had a shirt made, "No one's bitch."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have that shirt.
So,
One of the greatest shirts ever.
I got it on sale for $5.99 from WWE Shop. Yeah.
Man, I should have jumped on that too.
Yeah.
That one of the greatest shirts ever. No one.
Nobody's bitch.
I don't think they could top that Cody Rhodes shirt I got. I'm like, besides the NWO DX shirt, I'm like, I think that's the only wrestling shirt. I'm like, oh, I got to buy this.
I had to get the 420 Arcade Bro shirt. I'm sorry.
I've only ever had the black and red NWO.
Yeah.
I was gonna get the Daniel Bryan Yes shirt, but I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. That was one of the shirts I wanted to get. These shirts did too expensive. I ain't spent $25 on the shirt that I know gonna fade.
Because he said that shirt was...
Not just to hang it up. Yeah, sure, but to actually wear it, nah, I can't do it.
I got my dog Sami Zayn shirt too. I love that shirt.
Funny, I was saying, like, man, I should start getting shirts more in gray, because even they fade, it's hard to notice.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
White would just start coming off white. Like this black shirt up here, like, color watch this thing already green. But it's a gray shirt up here, it probably look no different. I'm like,
yeah.
If that Cody shirt came in gray, I probably got it in gray.
But I remember Jimmy had one. Was it Jimmy or Jay? Yeah, it was Jimmy said one of them the second whitest my dog I ever seen. It was on an episode of SmackDown last year, late last year when they were. Hold up, when did Vince leave? Yeah, late last year.
My dog.
My
dog.
No, I mean, yeah, he been going that long since June. He been going.
My dog.
As much.
Yeah, that's right. Because it was before SummerSlam.
Yeah. As much as the dirt she's talking about, I keep thinking like this man just left.
It's been such a breeze. Triple H's reign, even with the bad parts, been such a breeze. You just forget it just blends together.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, he said one of the whitest my dog, second whitest my dog behind Sami Zayn, because you can't get whiter than that. But yeah.
Yeah, you can.
This shit,
my dog.
that shit was
How
funny.
art thou?
I guess Michael Cole say my dog.
His dog.
Or Kevin, what his name is. Fuck about, he need to be fired. Who? Kevin Patrick, whatever his name is. I'm like,
Patrick.
Thank you. Oh my God. I just started watching Raw.
So be the Von Wagner of commentary.
somebody played this man doing commentary in another sport up here. I'm like, dude, where is this in WWE? You actually can commentate. What are you doing over here?
Here's the problem with him and Corey dynamic. Like, Corey bullies him like he did Byron. But Michael Cole was always in the middle. Like, if Corey would say something to Cole, Cole would snap back. Ken Patrick, he just takes it.
Yeah.
He be trying to talk, Corey Gray be like, man, shut up. And he just be quiet. My bad, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, this don't work.
For me, it's the odd patches of silence, man. Like,
Yes.
good Lord, it's like someone breaks bad. I think I mentioned this in the chat. It's like someone mentions bad news to you, and it's just that awkward silence. That's what the commentary is like. Corey will bash him to bits, and he's getting bullied, man.
Yeah,
it's bad. Like, I thought they talked about workplace bullying, man. Get the EOC on this motherfucker.
And then when he calls moves, he tails off. I'm expecting him to he'll say something like, "Oh, what a drop kick," and then he'll just tail off and shut up. I'm like, dude, okay, it was a drop kick, and then what? He won't follow up on it. I remember one time Corey snapped at him. He was trying to get the man to respond to him. He still was going deadpan and leaving. There's a lot of dead air with Kevin Patrick.
Yes,
and I'm sick of it.
This is maybe that's why probably Vince being folks ears, cause I'm like all that dead air. I didn't even know it was that bad. One time I actually put on rock like, okay, I'm not doing nothing, so let me just switch one of these monitors over to Raw while I clean all this stuff up in the room. And then I'm like, oh, this is exactly what KT's talking about. This dude sucks.
It's like the odd patches of dead air, man. It's like,
yeah, I mean, it's so. That's why I complain every Monday.
I can't watch Raw.
I just
because of him.
I watch it on mute now, man. I just couldn't take it no more.
I mean, I don't know that back if you just have music playing in the background and stuff like that.
But see, the thing is, watching on mute is kind of tough because I fall asleep when I don't know about y'all, but when it's quiet, I get sleepy. And Raw, it'll make you sleepy, even with the sound off.
Raw did too damn long. Boy, it did a long show.
But I'm like, for all the things Triple H got right, bro. When he up here said he can't do everything Vince can do, I'm like, okay, you weren't lying. Because, bruh,
damn it.
I'm like, every storyline you do ain't got to be dragged out. Everything got to slow burn. Because some of that stuff be harming folks. Like, Bray Wyatt up here, like, much I love Bray Wyatt, like, bruh, you can't keep dragging this man's stuff week after week because nothing happens so much.
I mean,
I was like it dragged.
I was so on board with it, and it's like it just tapered off. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit?
Like he'll do one thing. He'll do one thing up here, then Uncle Howdy probably appear. Nothing happens. Then next week he'll say a little stuff that. Then he'll have something in the background popping up. Then that'll be it. I'm like, okay, can y'all like string about 2 or 3 of these weeks together in 1 week?
Then he wouldn't fight. He wouldn't have a match. He just sent Uncle Howdy out there to laugh.
And do nothing.
It's crazy because
he wouldn't move it along.
That's a majority of the storylines. Are like nothing. Everything is moving extremely too slow. They just dropping some stuff. It's like because the damage control was a miss. It was a complete miss.
I can't believe that was with those 3 that's involved.
Exactly, and they're dealing with Becky Lynch, and this storyline has been going on forever, and it's nothing. You know what? I knew this storyline was done when they had that on Raw, where Becky basically beat up all 3 of them. When they fought into the crowd and all that stuff, Becky was whooping all 3 of their ass to the point where they had when security and them finally came and pulled her off. Becky was still on top.
Hell,
It was 1-on-3, and she was whooping all 3 of their ass. I know you want to keep Becky strong, but you just made these 3 women look weak.
It was before then too. You remember the ladder match with Bianca, or the TLC match with Bianca and Bayley?
Yeah.
All of them came out and got spanked.
Yes.
I mean, Bianca looked so super. People started turning on her after the event because she had just well, yeah, you can say she buried them.
She kind of,
I mean, she went over on. They were the women's tag champs, and
they was done from the beginning when they had the tag team tournament and they had Raquel and Aaliyah beat them in the finals. They was done then. Cause we were like, I swore this whole thing was just to put the titles on them, which they did anyway.
I'm just like, okay, this is Triple H booking them. This is Bailey and them. Up here, so like, okay, Triple H booked them pretty good at NXT. So I expect the same in Raw, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
And then the thing about it, they had this idea for months. Vince didn't want to do it. They been had this idea. Vince said no to the idea.
I think he was right.
Yeah.
Bro, it started making me look back at NXT Black and Gold like, who else was back to help a Triple H book?
Man.
Cause I was like, dog, can we just switch HBK and Triple H around? Cause I'm like, HBK seemed to have a much better hold on this than Triple H.
And let me say this real quick, because this is something I said years ago, and I was wrong about it. And dog, you was right. Because I said they should try and book the main roster like they did in NXT. And if you look at what they're doing on the main roster, they're booking it just like NXT. Because the thing about NXT, everybody remembers the really good storylines at the top, like what we got with the Bloodline. But everybody forget the whole Bull Dempsey, the Baron Corbin.
I like this stuff.
Becky Lynch when she first came and what she was doing.
Ooh,
and
how
they kept they would keep dropping things on the dime. And you seen it on the main roster. Look, what's it? Legato on SmackDown. Everything they were doing, they just dropped and turned them faces all of a sudden. Karrion Kross, what he was doing, they just dropped.
At least they gave Legato video packages. See, that's the thing Triple H forgot. They would introduce characters on Black and Gold. Now they just throw them on TV. They don't give them a video or nothing. Like, why am I supposed to care about Gargano? Y'all won't let him be in the ring like he was in NXT. So what am I watching?
That's the Lumen stuff with the Miz. That was once again that's another storyline that went too long. That went nowhere.
It was actually entertaining. I don't know, but then it just.
It should just
I don't even know how it ended. I don't even know how it ended.
It was a match. Loomis beat the Miz. And he got signed to a contract, and that was it.
But you notice the trend? They all start good. All this stuff we talking about all start good from the get go, and then it just falls off.
Cause Loomis was tripping out. Miz trying to escape the cage. This man comes sliding up from underneath the ring, looking at the Miz. And I was like, bruh, the fact that he did not corpse at all doing that, cause just the ridiculousness of that spot. Miz come out of the cage, and this man slides out from underneath the ring and just staring dead at the Miz up there. I'm like, and they kept the camera on him the whole time. I'm like, how this man didn't corpse? I don't know.
Dexter Lumis was a miscast because the way he debuted, he wouldn't have been a great heel. Like, cause the character basically is a heel. He a serial killer. He abducted the man, and then all of a sudden he got back.
Triple H fucked Loomis up too, because Loomis, he doesn't talk, but he used to use his art to, speak for him. He don't even draw no more. What the hell happened?
I ain't hope you ain't talking about the art like when he just popped up at NXT up here and pulled out a roll of condoms. Or the way he pulled a hatchet out. Man, when those two parts, okay, I want to see what this guy gonna do later on.
Loomis used to illustrate feuds and what he would do to people. He used to draw that stuff. And Triple H just got rid of it. I don't understand it. And then when he would crash cars, I thought that would be like a thing where he would try to break stuff and whatnot. He don't break nothing. They just drop that part of him too.
But you hit it on the head just a second ago. Like, the people who was helping Triple H book before clearly ain't there no more. Which is what I thought was going to happen when Triple H took over Creator. Because I didn't think it was just going to be him. I thought his team all together would do what they did in NXT. But they just didn't.
I wonder why he didn't fire Vince's writers. I think that's the issue. I didn't hear anything about the writing team getting overhauled when Triple H took over.
I mean,
just the head.
I mean, if they're professional writers, you give them direction up here, they'll be able to come up with storylines. It's just who giving you ideas and what he's okaying.
I said years ago they should have certain writers write for certain people. Well, not certain people, like certain divisions. Have a writer who only write the tag division. Have a writer who only write for the women, so the women can actually get good storyline.
Yeah, you just gotta have somebody over the top up here, like, okay, this will work. Right. We gotta cross over.
And one of the biggest thing is they need a woman to write women's storylines. I don't think they ever had that. I think the closest we got was the woman who wrote for the Mandy Rose, and that was a good storyline. It gave Mandy Rose something to do. It had nothing to do with the championship.
Or her butthole.
It's just like, because I thought about this when Charlotte came back. And the first thing they did was put the title right back on her. Charlotte has never had a storyline that has not involved the women's championship.
This is true.
Not one time.
Damn.
And she's been there 8 years.
Damn.
Well, I'm thinking
You're
about
right.
that,
8 years. She has not had a feud where she won the championship. Even when she won in the main championship, she would fight for the tag title.
First one up here basically
Or
with
the
Bellas,
NXT
and that led
title.
to the women's title.
Holy shit. You're right. Damn.
Not one time. Because think about it, every time she dropped the title, she gone for a long time. Then she come back, she throw right in the title.
And I used to complain about the women underneath Vince. It got worse under Triple H. How the hell do you fuck that? How the hell do you make
That's
it
why I was
worse?
like, okay, hold on. Who's been helping with NXT and who's missing on the main roster?
And the thing is, it started out good. No, what's happening is Triple H got a bigger writing team. In NXT, it was 5 people. It's 5 people again.
But at the same time, he still okays everything. So like,
I so want to blame some of this on Bruce, but he been out the spotlight, so I can't. Triple H
I'll
the
blame
only
him
one.
anyway.
because the problem is, way all the stories are going is straight up Triple H territory.
Bruce.
Folks cutting 20-minute promos.
Right?
Almost every storyline is drawn out, even when they don't need to be.
I just think he just do a little too much. Because like I was saying about with Damage Control, like, just give them the titles and push them. That whole Aaliyah and Raquel thing, it wasn't necessary. And then having Alexis and Oscar beat them just to give them the titles back the next week, that wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
It's title change for the sake of changing the title.
And then what pissed me off so much about AEW, I'm like, with Tony Khan up here, I'm like, bruh,
Oh, Lord.
you have a great opportunity right now to actually do something. You got plenty of talent on that roster. I'm like, how are y'all dragging so much ass right now?
I don't even want to get started on AEW.
I'm
I
like,
don't watch it no more.
They
I watch the pay-per-view. I do not watch week no more. There's nothing going on.
I hate they did exactly what I said as Prophet Dog up in one of the last real wrestling.
The Prophet Dog.
I was like, bro, they're gonna have one good. I think I said they're gonna have one good year, and they're gonna blow the whole load in this first year. And then I said something. They're gonna have average around 800,000 fans, and they pretty much exactly there.
Mm-hmm.
And I get there like, y'all got all these folks up here, and I'm like, Moxie blading all the time for no reason. I mean,
He's a cutting board.
They keep talking about the attitude there. I'm like, bro, folks in that bleed every week in the attitude there.
They did it.
And definitely not in every match.
AEW biggest problem, they'll bring somebody in, they'll be hot, and then you won't see them for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Hook.
So everybody cools off in that company. I know.
Warlord.
Instead of rotating people out, they just they don't rotate them out. They just don't use them. Like
Hero.
people come in, you be like, oh, all right, he coming in. Then you don't see him. Where's Bandito? You know he's signed, right?
He is?
Yeah, he is signed.
He showed up that one time. He's been gone.
It's been gone ever since.
They finally got me to like Orange Cassidy and bro, Goku's around more than them.
I like Orange.
I'm like, what the hell happened to Miro? I'm like,
Miro just said, I don't want to come back. He basically, they had a story for him. He said, I don't want to do this, and you probably can't blame him.
He's just streaming video games now.
Andrade was like, man, this place is run like, no, I don't want to be here either. Got people like Sammy Guevara starting fights with everybody and still got a job. And it's push.
I'm like,
You know the week he got in an incident with Andrade, he went over in the main event.
Yeah.
I'm saying like,
Where's the EEOC when you need them?
and then oh my god, the CM Punk, the Elite drop. I'm like, bro, this is a fight.
Bro,
Ace Hood bit somebody in the locker room. There's a
Ace
dog
Hood.
involved.
Ace still, not Ace Hood. Let's call it that though.
Ace something about it. I mean, when he said a dog's involved, up here, somebody got bit. Chair got thrown. I'm like, what in the world going on in the locker room? Man, that's Elite all missing. Somebody got black eyes. I'm like,
Muffins were abused.
oh boy. Then CM Punk gave probably the most legit pipe bomb ever up here at that conference.
Yep.
And
That's
Tony
what-
Khan, like he on snowed in the whole interview. I think Diaka's one said I've never seen nobody eat a muffin that angry before.
He will eat that muffin like...
And Tony Khan just sat there and let him do the thing, and then want to act hard later tonight talking about Triple H and WWE. how they basically counter programming them and trying to tamper with his talent.
Tony
I'm
Khan,
like,
what was
the same energy when you had one of your talent just bury all of your EVPs?
Yeah, exactly.
Bury all of them.
Damn.
I'm like,
And then talked all that good shit. So then when they came in the door ready to do something, he wanted to get scared.
I think he'll pick his balls up, kind of like, bruh, y'all cannot go under. Y'all go under, there ain't gonna be another competitor for shit, bro, 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Y'all can't go under.
They in a good spot right now because Warner Media, they love them. They keep giving them shows, and when it's time for them to renegotiate, they gonna get a better deal.
Yeah, it's coming with Z-Pack.
Yeah, they better stay on TV because they've been.
The only people who should be
They
worried.
people paid.
Only people who should be worried is SmackDown with Fox. I think everybody else good because they clearly Fox overpaid for SmackDown and not getting what they get, not getting anything back in return.
Yeah.
Even though SmackDown is better, it's the highest rated wrestling show on TV. It's still.
They probably paid more for the deal, but they probably ain't making money off the deal. But their advertising though is through the roof. So like they probably making it direct on that contract, but they definitely making for advertising.
But the thing is, when they go to do the renegotiation, they'll probably be like, you know what, we can get exactly what we getting for much less money. That's what I'm saying. The only people should be worried is them and SmackDown. But you know what? USA will probably pick SmackDown right back up for that same money.
That's why Don Fox gonna drop on it. They're probably gonna change how they work with the advertising slots in that contract. They're probably not gonna make the money back off that deal directly what they expect, but I'm like, no advertising slots away everything else. SmackDown's at 8 o'clock on Friday. I'm like, that's a whole lot of money for those slots up here for advertising. So like, that's where we're gonna be making most of the money out for that on that contract.
And then apparently AEW finna get another wrestling show. I was like, first of all, nobody watch Rampage.
Shit, nobody watch Dark either. Shit.
We're dark on YouTube, but yeah, you're
And
right.
then-
Nobody watch it.
Then what the hell is the point of buying Ring of Honor?
Man, Ring of Honor is a 2-hour show. I watched the first episode and said, I'm not doing this again. It is a 2-hour show.
Really?
And yeah, and it's no storyline. It's straight wrestling. They throw 10 matches on there. 2 hours.
Damn, that sounds worse than Dark.
I said, yes, it's basically dark.
Yeah.
It's basically dark.
But you gotta pay $12.99.
Right.
No,
Nah,
$11.99.
For what, a month?
And that's why they said that's probably why it's 2 hours, because people have to pay $11.99 for
can't
it.
stand
But we were paying $9.99 for NXT on the network.
I'm glad
And
we
it
paid
was an
that shit.
hour.
Here's the smartest thing Tony Khan can do. The EVPs, send them niggas packing. Jericho, get rid of him too.
Nah, the bus resigned and Jericho said he's staying. So
He resigned.
Oh,
too.
they thought. I'm like, either that, he got to start putting his foot down, bro. Like,
That's all he has to do, put his foot down. Jericho can't keep saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, and you just go with it. Because Jericho had a good storyline, I don't know how long.
and everybody go through the same storyline. I'm like, wait a minute, everybody go through the gauntlet of Jericho. And I'm like, then they have Ricky Starks go back again. I'm like, why is Ricky Starks up here in the gauntlet again? He beat everybody already.
That was so stupid. He had to run the gauntlet to face somebody he already beat.
oh, you know what?
Which is why I thought Jericho, that was one of the matches I got wrong at the pay-per-view. I thought Jericho was going over because I'm like, Ricky Starks already beat him. He just ran the gauntlet. What's the point of him running the gauntlet just to beat him again? And that's what happened. Jericho like, oh, I'm putting the kid over. You already done it.
Hey, Khan and this JS, his obsession with the JS, that's what fucked up. What's his name? The one that from Buffalo. What's it? I'm forgetting. Garcia. Because Garcia was getting hella reactions from the crowd when he was about to leave, and then all of a sudden he turned on Brian and he stayed. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, Tony? You just killed this man. Ever since nobody cares about Daniel Garcia. Not one person.
And the funny thing about it, nobody cared about him in the first place. And then Tony Khan kept putting him in all these main events. He started to get over because everybody seen how good he was.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And then when he actually catch the buzz where he could probably be a main eventer, it's just what you just said.
Yeah. Because when he came out last Wednesday to confront Adam Cole, silence. All I heard was theme song. It's a shame what Tony Khan did to that man.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Buyer's remorse.
He was pretty good. I like that name, Daniel.
That's the problem. Almost everybody like, oh, they look promising, and they got put on ice up here. I'm like, dog, yeah, you got to put your foot down. Like, everything just can't be wherever the Bucks and Jericho and them want. And
Fucking Bucks.
And then since up here, since Sleepy Joe up here killed off NDAs, I wonder why everybody's been mounting off lately. Cause ever since up here, like, oh, you can't enforce those NDAs anymore. CM Punk went off. Then next, the Ball Revival guy. Oh yeah, Dax. He went off and been going off. Jericho been going off about stuff.
I'm still trying to figure out what's a shitty ass body. Shitty ass 5'10", shitty ass body, shitty mustache.
Then Mox finally came out and said something like, I've been in all these locker rooms in WWE. I have never seen. I have never seen such a childish ass locker room or something like this. And I'm like,
Mox the only one who really should have complained to me.
Yeah,
because he's been the one fighting for the company. Even when they did all that brawl out stuff, this man had to give up his vacation to come back. They put the title on him, and he had to carry the company again. And he's been like the vocal leader of the locker room. And so when people shitting on him, he should say something.
Yep.
Because he didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't go to a press conference and just start shitting on all his co-workers.
After I was seeing Punk described up here, I'm like, I can't believe. I'm like, wait a minute, like, you had a tricep injury. You're not clear to wrestle. And told him like, hey, come on anyway, it'll just be a squash match up here. Like, dog, you're not even clear. We talking about just come do a squash match
some
anyway.
Vince McMahon shit.
Yeah, exactly. That situation right there, Punk did the right thing.
That's some 90s Vince shit right there.
He just went through this in WWE.
Yeah.
We all know about this.
Yeah.
So
Z-Pack.
So Punk did the right thing in this situation.
Yeah.
Until I'm 100% cleared and they say I can wrestle, I shouldn't be doing nothing on TV.
Exactly.
Which leads to, do I say about D-Bry and Paige up here, like, are they actually clear to y'all saying they clear? Okay, D-Bry up here, first of all, he talks too much too.
Well, D-Bry got cleared in WWE. Paige, that's a different story.
But I thought also D-Bry talks way too much too. Cause that man talking about him blacking out matches in AEW, like, so I really don't think you actually clear. If you're actually blacking out in matches, you can't remember your matches. That should not be happening.
Well, the issue was that WWE doctors didn't want to clear him because, they don't want lawsuits. It makes sense. Especially when you got this big ass concussion lawsuit from all these ex-wrestlers. I don't want to clear D-Bry either. Mm-hmm. The only reason they cleared him because he said, hey, I just go wrestle for somebody else, which he ended up doing anyway, which is funny.
Then the man agreed to after every match had to be evaluated, but then he admitted he lied during those. So now up here, AEW, he blacking out during matches and he forgetting matches up here. I'm like, dude, I don't actually think you actually supposed to be cleared to wrestle. Normal folks do not black out in the middle of a match, and you definitely don't supposed to be forgetting stuff in the middle of a match.
We sure he wasn't just saying that as a storyline?
No, Brian bounced off too much.
Oh.
That man got on an interview and just started just yapping up here.
Yeah, cause remember when he said he had 13 concussions in his career? This is after they forced him to retire. He went to interviews and like, I done had 13 concussions. Like, why would you say that if you trying to come back and wrestle?
Yeah, cause that got him in trouble that day when he said he was lying to the doctors about his concussions during the matches up here. I think that was right before the beginning of the end for him.
That's
it is weird. The only reason he left WWE because he said he wanted to bleed.
Yeah, and he wanted to fight.
He wanted to bleed, and Vince was like, well, you can't do that here.
Well, thanks to fucking...
Mox said, hey, come on over. Come on over. I got blades for you.
Hey, all I do is bleed.
No matter what.
Then Freddie be like, oh, Vince babied him too much. He protected him too much. I'm like, bro. I'm like, that doesn't make you look good or Tony.
Yeah.
That's a big like, oh, that man just see you as a dollar sign until you just get knocked out.
I mean, thanks to fucking Mattel, I mean, some people could bleed sometimes. Like, blood would have made that beat down they put on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at, what was it? Royal Rumble? No, it wasn't Royal. When they were in Toronto. No, it wasn't Royal. Yeah. If they had
whooping his ass.
all they needed was a little blood. He didn't need a gush or a little bit, a streak here or there. But fucking Mattel, but that's another story.
I'm sorry, I ain't blame.
They can bust out the pills, but I guess they don't even want to do that either.
I don't blame Kevin Owens one bit for not trusting Sami Zayn after that. He just stood that the Usos just went to town on him. They super kicked about 13 times. He couldn't even defend himself.
See, that's why I said Sammy got, when they eventually break up, Sammy got to strike first. He got to be the one to turn heel. He can't let this happen for a third time.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, because if Kevin Owens turns on Sami Zayn, he justified. So it got to be the other way around.
I wonder what we're going to do with the bloodline after this.
Yeah, no, what we gonna do with SmackDown? Because when the bloodline ends, Triple H gotta get off his ass and do something.
But that's the beauty about this storyline. It's not over after the
Because they got so many threads to tell. Like, first of all, Jimmy and Jay, why did he join? Okay, he obviously came back to save his brother. Because Roman just gonna fuck him up if he chose Sammy. So he had to come back for that. What the hell gonna happen with Solo?
Oh, I think all three of them done with Roman. After,
it's exactly what Cody said in the promo.
After Sunday, I think they done with Roman, and that'll go to the next chapter where it'll be Jay breaking away from Roman.
Yeah, Jay's gonna do it first, and Jimmy's gonna go with him for the same reason that Jay came back to the bloodline in the first place, to save Jimmy. So Jimmy's gonna roll with Jay. Them two like they together. They twins. So Solo gonna get fed up. You already seen the cracks in that last week when he wanted to kill Cody and Roman stopped him. He looked at him like, what? So Roman had to please him, like when he doing like I said, he manipulated. He was like, oh, you can have him next week.
Well, that is because Solo don't give a fuck, so he got to. Gonna
break away from it.
That's why I like Solo. My favorite.
Yeah, I'm hoping Triple H pay out the part that Vince left when that man said Solo here because of the elders. Since The Rock won't get off his ass and show up, I don't know who the elder is going to be.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't show up either if I was making the money The Rock was making.
Yeah.
Well, the elders are the one. What they used to call themselves?
The Wild Samoans.
Yeah, that was the elders. Because they the one who put the little red things on Roman when I forgot what pay-per-view that was.
Yeah, but the thing is for The Rock. This man said, "Oh, he's not gonna forget." This motherfucker keep forgetting.
Yeah.
And his last little stints in Hollywood is not exactly being all that great to him so far.
Yeah. Black Adam.
I don't want to see the match no more.
It ain't not only the match. I feel like, dog. It's at a point like, dude, I don't even care if he does show up now because the storyline pretty much finished.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, by the time the Rock side show, like, well, time's up.
What storyline?
Solo broke up. Like, oh, now the Rock shows up. The bloodline's gone. All the hype's gone.
Yep.
But when that bloodline storyline,
I mean, if the Rock was the elder who sent Solo, it would tie the whole thing up perfectly. But now at this point, we're like, it's too late for that now.
Yeah, they ruined everything.
I like the only other shot that possibly could work if they somehow stretch. Actually, I don't see how they could stretch this from April all the way to SummerSlam for Solo and Roman. I have no idea. I don't think they can do that. That's the only other way the Rock can pop up and say that, and the Rock ain't gonna show up in a random pay-per-view between now and SummerSlam.
I think you got to do Jay versus Roman again. This time with Jay finally beat him. Cody has to beat him first. I actually think Jay should be the one who beat him, but just to tie up the storyline. But Cody's gonna win the championship, and then that's gonna further the story. Because remember how the story even started is for Roman to provide for the family, he had to be the champion. That's why he cared about the belt so much.
Yeah.
So once he loses that title, he can't provide for the family no more. So that's why I think that's when Solo gonna leave. I'm like, okay, you're not the tribal chief no more. You're not the champ. Like, there's no point to follow you no more. You ain't providing for my family no more.
Now, the only problem is with Solo and Roman is, ooh boy, you gotta be careful with this because I don't see how you turn Solo face. That ain't gonna work. But then Roman, I don't think Triple H can do both of them as heels and keep them as heels in that feud.
You don't even have to feud Roman and Solo yet. Solo just had to leave.
Well, I mean, Solo was kind of a face in NXT, so he could do it. I mean, he was. I don't even think he was a tweener. He just, like I said, Solo don't give a damn.
Yeah,
we know that he locked on out the most dangerous part of wrestling. He locked them boys out of the parking lot.
I don't know. I think Solo still has some unfinished business with Gunther. or Gunther, or whatever his name is.
Oh, you mean Gunther?
Whatever his name is. I think he should be the one to take up the Intercontinental Championship off him.
Nah, I mean, Shane.
I mean, if you think about it, Solo's last match at NXT was it against Gunther before he went over?
No, it was against
I think
Carmelo.
I think he beat Hayes. Yeah, he beat Hayes for the NXT North American title.
That's right.
For no reason, because
It was hilarious.
They just took, because Shawn Michaels was like, you don't go here, and just took it from.
No, he had a reason. He said he had next.
That's right. He had next.
He had next.
And then he gave it up. Then they did that just for him to give it up, so Shawn Michaels could screw Carmelo Hayes. But then he put Carmelo in that multi-person match, and then Melo was like, Booker. He shared that Booker the year meme on his Twitter.
Oh my
with
God.
Shawn Michaels.
That was hilarious.
He ain't lying.
But I don't know. I still want Solo to take the Intercontinental Championship off Gunther.
He can take it off of Sheamus.
Yeah, because Sheamus is winning it.
I think.
Really?
Because I think Sheamus gonna pin Drew.
Yeah, to give him that his Intercontinental, because that's the only title he hadn't won.
That's the only one he's missing.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now. Okay.
I think that has the potential to be the match of the weekend too.
Yeah.
I'm sure Roman's a good locker room leader. He can handle having the third or second best match of the weekend. The question is, can Cody handle that? Well, with Cody's ego, because this is the guy that ended racism.
Yeah, he ended racism. He marched Martin Luther King. Yeah,
because his ego handled being outshone by 3 foreigners from Europe.
Never heard of
I
that.
don't know. After the lesson he took in Jacksonville, I think he can handle it. Ooh boy. But
I think the Usos versus Owens and Zayn gonna be the match of the weekend.
I'm sorry, I can't look at Cody Rhodes the same after he got buried by fucking Arn Anderson. How you get buried by a 70-year-old man? Just have him straight up buried.
when Michelob Ultra got his black mask blocked by Arn Anderson's old ass. that was the first thing. I was like, who's booking this?
This is great.
I'm like, Arn Anderson.
Power of the Glock, man.
Yeah, Arn Glock.
Glock
in his forehead.
Bro, Tony Khan definitely watches too much anime. Sting is still doing stuff. Arn Anderson doing stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
King AYT, if he was still here, he already had the perfect thing to do with old men being in the ring. I don't get it.
Well, Arn stopped me. Arn ain't been on screen in a long time. I think he got promoted to a backstage role. Yeah, that's what he doing now.
Oh, so he's doing nothing.
Yeah. That's why his son just disappeared.
He deserves a chill, you know. After putting too many Glocks to forehead, you know.
They sure hell not listen to him backstage.
The double barrel.
The problem shit. The inmates run the asylum.
Yeah.
And then you got the person who's supposed to be in charge is their biggest fan.
Damn.
I'm like, you got the Big Show back there, like, the Big Show's going to locker room leader, like, nothing changed.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Mark Henry. Not only nothing changed, hell, Mark Henry ass on a podcast talking about how the locker room used to be ran in the 90s. I'm like, bro, you can't do that shit today. I'm like, folks get shot.
You'll get sued.
I'm surprised nobody got shot back then in the 90s.
Yeah.
The shit they were doing to the men's back then, I'm like, bro, how have nobody in that locker room got shot?
No idea.
I'm like,
that's crazy.
I mean, then even folks doing stuff, storyline, the whole story with the Undertaker and Muhammad Hassan. I'm like, the dude to play his role. I was like, what the hell you pouring a man drink out for? Like, wait, just because of his character, like, what you supposed to do? Tell Vince up here I don't want to do this
and not be on TV?
Sucks about sport.
And considering he Muhammad Hassan, like, yeah, he might be the best heel because everybody hits that theme song when it comes on. Oh, that dude ain't got no pool. I'm like, bro, what he sucked. And those guys be talking about that like it was the greatest thing ever. Like, bro, I'm like no wonder why everybody hated being back there then. HBK up here stealing your girl.
And your drugs and your alcohol.
And passing her around right in front of you.
Yeah.
Once again, how nobody got shot.
Sunny days.
Shawn Michaels should have been dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shawn Michaels should have been easily killed.
I mean, At least Shawn Michaels admitted he was a piece of shit back then, but like,
at least he found God. Cause what?
If he didn't find him, something was gonna find him. HBK.
Yeah, bullet to a knife.
I guess he never messed with Brock Lesnar cause like.
Hell, something must have got the HBK. Some of the shit he be doing in NXT. Sometimes I wonder if that stash hit him every now and then. Cause he go some wild like. I had no problem with what Roxanne did Tuesday. It just is like it was straight out of an Xbox game. The way it was shot, like one of them backstage segments.
Oh, like how HBK said he gets the news thing, but like HBK, you could tell some of them folks they gotta slow down and sell. He said, that what sells now. Folks just doing moves. Like, I get it, but like, oh
man, the Bloodline storyline proved that you still need story.
Yep.
Cause man, especially during the pandemic, man, I love Roman Reigns matches. Oh, he ain't do nothing spectacular. It was just being your ass and talking shit while he was doing it.
I'm like, even in the match up here, like, this my ring, this my camera guy.
And think about it, that's what we grew up on. Austin didn't do moves. Austin punched and kicked. That was his moveset. Punch, kick, stunner. That was the only move he had, a stunner. Everything else was a punch, a kick, and a clothesline.
I'm like, I want to see some folks up here that athletic actually do moves, but I keep saying over again, like, dog, I said, especially now, like, bro, the wrestling part is probably the least important.
It is.
You just got to be presentable enough. And if you actually agile enough to do something, do it. But other than that, like,
I actually think that's what's wrong with the women in the main roster. They've been holding them back too much. You gotta let some of them loose, not all of them. Cause Shotzi, you gotta control her.
Yeah, please control Shotzi.
Everybody else, you gotta deviate a little bit. They trying to wrestle like the dudes. You can't just do that all the time. Charlotte does different stuff. Rhea does different stuff.
Bailey.
Everybody else is just so. And we're still doing the chin locks. Like, if you're not over, don't do a chin lock. That's my whole issue. I don't mind the chin. I don't mind chin locks in the match and the rest of it, but if you're not over, you don't need that. Xia does not need to do a chin lock. Like, what is she accomplishing?
I mean, pretty much.
A rest hold.
You know, a heel should be doing a chin lock so they can talk shit.
Yeah, I agree.
A face will probably do it just so they can start a new transition. So, in other words, like, they'll do a chin lock and that's, Irish whip and they start running the ropes, all that kind of stuff.
Because that's what happened with Baron Corbin and, Jesus. I can't remember who it was. What's it, Gargano?
Is he even relevant?
No.
Okay.
His new storyline.
I like a better broke.
His new character is he gets ignored for bigger things now.
Sounds great.
And of course, since they obviously not going to go back to the old things, his old OG thing was never coming back.
I mean, Corbin did, I think it was going to get a match against Gargano. He did 3 chin locks in a row. I'm like, dude, you're not over. You're killing the crowd.
That's Davey Boy Smith special right now. Yeah. That's Wrestling Bios right there, man. Davey Boy Smith special.
If you're going to do the chin locks, you got to talk shit or do something.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because when Roman do rest holds, he's over, so they're booing because he's talking and whatnot, but you can't. You gotta let them. My point is, you gotta let them deviate from the formula, just a little bit. It ain't gotta be all the time. But come on, man.
They gotta start doing chin lock just to do them. It used to be like you put the baby face in a chin lock, and then you let him fight back, and then once he build up a little momentum, you cut him off again, and then put him back in the chin lock. So you go back to the same spot because it deflates the crowd, and all the crowd want to see the baby face just do something to the heel, but he can't because he keep getting grounded.
Because the thing that really turned me against chin locks was Roman versus Samoa Joe a few years ago.
Yeah,
that's where I get. Because oh my god, that match was so bad. Because they didn't let him do anything. Like at some point, you gotta stop with the rest hold. See now Samoa Joe don't do chin locks, but yet his matches aren't these fast paced slobber knockers.
But
you don't need chin locks, man. Just speed it up a little bit.
The problem is that's anti what Triple H said. Triple H said he'll slow it down.
Slow it down.
I mean, he did that little thing with the NXT. I've got the real big takeover up here. They did the whole behind, when Finn Balor first debuted, up and they did the whole behind the scenes up here. Triple H talking to the heels about slowing the match down, slow it down.
God, I don't want them to slow it like Triple H and Randy Orton used to. Oh my god!
I just brought him up, but the person who do that perfect is Roman. Roman matches are not fast and quick. Like he literally slows it down.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah,
but he's entertaining. Yeah, so. The whole time he talking shit to you.
Yep.
That's what you paying attention to. The match, nothing's going on right now. Roman's slowing it down, but he talking so much shit till you just listen to him. It's what Mark Henry used to do during his Hall of Pain. Because before then, Mark Henry was boring. But once the Hall of Pain shit started, he talking shit to you the whole match while he whoop your ass, and he don't move fast.
Or you gotta do like what Randy does when he slow down. Well, this man just up here like, oh, I'm gonna stump your hand, stump your feet, up here look like he just up here just trying to pick you apart the whole time. Even if sometimes you get a little too into slowing it down, but at least Orton has a purpose behind it.
I like what Orton do because everything hit like you just said. It fits with his character because he got voices in the head, so he literally looks like somebody's talking to him right now. Why he does move like he'll stare at you for a long time, like what the hell is he doing? And he'll stomp in your arm, he'll stomp in your head, he'll stomp in your leg. It's like, who is talking to this man right now?
Man, Randy Orton. I still hate Randy Orton. He only got faster when he got with Matt Riddle. Other than that, oh my god.
And also 90% of the time, also 90% of the fans are watching on TV, so the announcers selling Randy Orton up here being all methodical and picking you apart works as well.
Yeah.
For the folks in the arena, y'all got popcorn.
Now, somebody who I like when they first came in was Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre gimmick, I don't think he was doing it on purpose. Well, he probably was doing it on purpose, but he used every part of the ring as a weapon. Like, that's how he wrestled. Like, it's different from how he is now because he got all those different moves now. But he used to use like the rope as a weapon, the ring step, the side. Like it was in every match. It wasn't really no moveset. It was just him using the ring as a weapon. Because it was that one storyline where it was him, he was a tag. I think we teamed with Cody, and they were going up against Christian and Matt Carter because that was the mid card. Those four. And Christian came to the ring with a taped up elbow, and Matt Hardy came to the ring with taped up rib, because they had just been facing Drew.
Yep.
So I like, cause it was something different. It's hard to be different these days. That's the thing about indie wrestling. Everybody doing the same stuff.
And also, problem is also everybody keep doing ridiculous spots on weekly TV shows.
Yeah.
Right. That's AEW.
I'm like,
favorite for the big shows.
That probably what killed the I'm about to say, oh yeah, they're all the Young Bucks. I'm like, the rapper. I'm like, that probably killed them for me. Cause I said before, like back in the day, I only seen the Young Bucks with like we come over here for real wrestling, catch Young Bucks clips on YouTube. So I probably only see them like once a month, if even that.
Yeah.
Seeing them weekly up here doing the same stuff over and over again, like okay, this getting tiring.
See, to me, it's not the Young Bucks. To me, it's fucking not. Is it Rick Knox? Yeah, fucking Rick Knox. As soon as I see his bald head ass out there, I just tune out. Whenever they have a tag match, I stop watching. I'll pay attention when Excalibur gets excited, and I'll look at the move. Other than that, I'm looking at my phone because I know it's just going to be a tornado tag match. Like, Rick Knox, enforce the fucking rules, dog. And JR used to call him out on it, too. And then shortly after, they took him off of commentary. I wonder why. Like Rick Knox and Bryce Rems are two of the worst referees I've ever seen in my life.
Jim Ross used to bury everybody. It used to be so funny. He giving the referees the business.
Because they needed it. Rick Knox is a fucking... Chris Jericho called him an idiot. I agree. But Rick Knox is an idiot. I can't watch Young Bucks matches, man.
But
I need rules. Like, tag somebody in. Hold the rope. Make a 10 count. Rick Knox don't even know what 10 is.
I think every time match is a 20 out of 10, but one spot that took me out was when they both did a catwalk with their opposing teammates up here. I'm like, okay, if y'all gonna do that spot, at least make it look natural. People are like, they both do a catwalk, pull their opponents to each corner of the ring, do the catwalk to the middle of the ring, and they have an argument standing on the ropes up here, and then both partners up here hit the ropes and it straddled them on the ropes up here. And I'm like, this spot could have been cool if y'all actually, just made it look natural. It looks so set up. Cause you got both teammates sitting there holding each other's arms, arguing at each other, and I'm like, and the spot took so long up here. I'm like, bro, this spot taking about a whole ass minute up here, and it just looks so convoluted. Just like, speed it up. It just makes it look like y'all are just dancing.
Yeah.
Like, y'all doing spots like that, y'all got to at least make it look natural.
And then AEW got one of the dumbest rules to me in a tag match where it's not 5 seconds to get out, it's 10 seconds. So it looks like one guy just getting beat up by 2 guys every time. So every time a tag is made, 2 guys are literally coming in the ring and beating up one guy. And Jim Ross used to just yell at the screen like, one of them need to get out the ring.
Like, I was too.
Like, but it's the rule they set up because they want all these tag moves done. But I'm like, you got 2 guys, like you'll literally have Matt Jackson push the dude from the rope. Nick Jackson just over there in the ring now, just looking, waiting for his spot. Because they got 10 seconds before he has to get out the ring. And if Matt Hardy makes it like a trio matches were terrible.
Oh.
If one person makes a tag and then he automatically makes a tag, now you got 2 people in the ring doing it. So you got 3 on 1.
Oh,
And one of the times he fucked it up because the wrong person stayed in the ring as a legal man and ended up getting pinned up here. And they're like, well, I did screw something up. Because the wrong person up here was supposed to be tagged out. And there's a trios match up here. And the wrong man was the legal man up here. And he missed something up.
Well, see, I don't mind there being a 10 count. These motherfuckers don't even get the 3. That's my problem. Like, if you... just fucking count, dog.
I'm like, everybody trying to get this spot in. Like, dog, get your spot in where it looks right.
Same thing with the 60-minute Iron Man match. When MJF had put D-Bry through the table. I'm like, Bryce, what the fuck are you doing? Go count to 10. Dude, MJF should have been up 3-2 after that because he should have won by count out. And then the 2 low blows would give him 2 more. He should have been up 3-2. But Rick Knox was going check on Brown like, Rick, make the fucking count. I think even no, it wasn't X-Cal, no, it was Taz. Taz said the same thing. He said, go make the count. This man over here checking on Brian. Oh my God, I just like Brian. I just like Bryce Windler so much.
Another thing about that 10 count stupid is typically up in a tag match with that. The heels are the one who's usually trying to break the rule.
Right.
They're the ones trying to know that count. By making it 10 up here, it doesn't even matter. Because usually up here, the ref up here, they do that 5 count fast. And usually the heels either do a distraction or something like that, or get the ref over to check on the other face or whatever, like they knock the guy off the apron. Up here, so now that 5-second count, as you man, you watching the heels of it straight up cheat. I'm like, well, 10 count, they ain't got the cheat. The faces can just get all that stuff in too. Because sometimes the faces may be setting stuff up here, but then they run out of time, the ref breaks it up. And so these faces up here, they're not going to force the ref out the way.
Jim Ross said this a long time ago. This is when he first got his little podcast. He said that they made so much stuff in wrestling illegal that it's hard for the heels to cheat.
Yeah, they did.
like a closed fist used to be illegal, but not everybody doing it.
Yeah, I think they followed WWE because WWE was the first ones to make a closed fist not illegal anymore. I was like, why would you do that? It was a long time ago too when they did it.
Yeah, cause I remember when The Rock used to come in, The Rock slap you. I was like, okay, he's not breaking the rules, cause he's legit just slap you across the face. That slap turned to a fist quick.
Heck, them
I guess
closed
because Austin going face up here. I guess because Austin going face up here, they changed that.
Heck, them closed fists was half of Triple H's offense in 2005. I'm like, why would they get rid of that? And then they made the eye poke. If y'all wonder why they distract referees before they poke them in the eye, it's because WWE made it illegal years ago. I don't know. I think Ric Flair did it. He got disqualified. I'm like, no, it was Randy Orton. I think it was 2013. He poked somebody in the eye and they got DQ'd. I'm like, what? When did that happen?
The thing about the fact that they even caught the DQ, then it's crazy because what they do now give you a warning.
No, they still, even in AEW, they distract the referee before they poke the people in the eyes. Yeah. So I guess it's a DQ.
Then the warning depends because sometimes they straight up ring the bell. I still remember that funny ass thing Randy Orton did when he slapped the ref to get disqualified.
That was funny. He's like, pop! Like,
also funny that they allowed that. I was like, ref, you know he's just trying to get. Like, well.
I don't know, man. The way Undertaker used to punch referee during that Triple H match. You know, when the one where he took Triple H all the way up to those rafters or whatever the fuck was the communication box. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Was that the WrestleMania 17 match?
Yeah.
That's still they best
He
match.
just fucking close fist the referee. I'm like, and then he elbowed Dr. for good measure. I'm like, damn. That's brutal. Referee abuse. Y'all love it.
Crazy. We'll never get another Undertaker. You just think about everything he did in his career.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You're right.
Just some of the simple stuff. I used to love when this was like, I say 09, I want to say. It probably was 07.
Well, I mean, I kind of think we still got him. He's just his name is Sting.
But like when he was world champion, he'd be in the corner, he'd just be beating the shit out, and the referee be trying to pull it. He'd turn around and give him that look. The referee would turn around and hop out the ring.
You got it, bro. You got it.
I'm about to the close we got for intimidation factor is Brock.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Brock, I'm glad he put Omos over the last 2 times they was in the ring.
You think Omos going over at the pay-per-view?
Hell no.
They changed the music. I know he ain't.
We'll get to predictions in a second.
Hey, but
If they didn't change the music,
I
will
do
say
think
yes.
Brock should put him over, though.
He should.
Because I think that should lead to the Hurt Business reunion. I think, because my idea was, if Brock was to face Bobby, which was I was hoping was before they did this, before Dave was right for some reason. I don't know. He had to be right about that. I was hoping he was wrong. But anyway, my thing was, I was hoping Omos would help Bobby out at WrestleMania, and that would lead to the Hurt Business. But now I just got to switch it up, switch roles. Bobby should help Omos out, and Cedric and Shelton should be out there too. Because it's funny, because Triple H just dropped, they had him in the background where Shelton and Cedric was talking to MVP. They just dropped that out the blue. Because they had one match they won, and then they off TV. I think they should reform the WrestleMania.
I think they don't want to do the Hurt Business. I feel like if they do the Hurt Business, they need to make it brand new. I was never a fan of Cedric and Shelton being part of it.
There's something else they could do. I mean, the fact up here that when this thing first announced with Brock and Omos up here, I mean, boy, the hate. And then how quick up here, all the Homo sapien stuff up here, the stuff that going on, like, bruh. So these folks just start rallying around Omos. I'm like, no, you know what? Triple H says he liked the guy. Folks in the locker room liked the guy. He got the right look. I'm like, shoot, turn him face after this. I'm like, bro, if folks up here running with this whole Homo sapien thing up here.
I think they was doing that ironically. It just caught on.
Funny how that's almost how I always start. Starts with a joke up here, then it just get hot when folks start taking it serious because it's so funny.
Almost still ain't ready though, man. He's still ain't.
Oh, he got to be main event. Like, he could be, basically, he could just, like that. He's big.
Shut up.
He's big as hell.
Somebody should have been working with Omos from day one. And it feel like nobody had. Everybody say they see money in him, and I see money in him, but y'all not working with him. Like, he can't do the simple stuff like sell.
Damn.
And then he moved up not to be
and then he move around the he's so clumsy.
Yeah, he does. Bro,
It's like that doesn't intimidate you though. Like somebody moving around clumsy, like if I just hit him in the leg, it was a good time. Maybe he'll fall.
That was I said turn on face and just ride with the whole Homo sapien thing.
Oh my god.
Just like how he showed up as Rick Ross said, a big motherfucker with AJ Styles. Yeah. I mean, you have him in that role up here, him up here being that big dude up here, kind of like we had HBK and Diesel up here, but as a face situation.
I know one thing, him and Brock go 5 minutes. That's all we need. Just give him 5 minutes. Brock don't want to be there anyway. He want the money.
Yeah, and I wouldn't go watch it. I think Brock, since John Cena match 1, I think Brock match 2, so he can get on that plane to Saskatchewan. Go back home. No,
Solomon must have said it perfect. Do not take a bathroom break during the Brock Omos match because it'll go by so quick. You go mid part of the next match.
See, I was gonna skip that match too, but then Bray got like I said in the chat. I'm not celebrating Bray getting hurt, but I didn't want Bobby in that match so bad that it was affecting my whole weekend. I was gonna skip through, just watch certain things and skip everything. But since Bray got hurt, I'm watching the whole show again. My excitement has been restored because it was getting destroyed there for a second.
That Bray thing, it was just so random. Like, why would Bray come out and say, I want the winner of Bobby and Brock? Then you see how the match went down with Brock just kicking Bobby in the dick. So now, since Bobby won by DQ, that's the person you want to face now. Like, nothing about that just made no sense.
Because I just didn't, I don't see, because Bobby's been presented as a killer for the last 3 years, and he's supposed to participate in child's games with hand puppets? No, I don't see it. That's why I didn't like it. It was gonna ruin my whole weekend, but I'm back now because Bray's hurt.
I mean, it would have worked if somebody would stop making us try and drag everything out.
I think Bray the one dragging it out because they said he has control over this. Him and that dude they signed.
Yes, he has some control.
I think the dude is gone.
Oh yeah, he did leave.
Yeah, he just left.
Yeah.
The person who was supposed to be over all his little storylines and stuff.
Hold up, didn't they hire somebody as the director of long-term story planning?
Yeah.
Isn't he still there?
No, Hammers, they got somebody for long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Triple H, you need somebody for short term, bro.
Yeah, we do need more short term. Short terms leads to long term.
Yeah, cause right now with Bray, you start all alone, like, bro. The thing is, the way Bray cuts promos, the way he does all this stuff, like, bro, you can't do long drawn out for everything. I'm like, you putting this man up in a bad spot. Up here, like a really bad spot. They trying to bring the Fiend back. And I'm like, okay, even if you do that, don't put him anywhere near the damn titles.
No, they said the Fiend dead.
Oh, good.
Well, no, Bray said the Fiend dead.
Oh, good. Cause I'm like,
that don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I'm like, y'all want to sell a Fiend title? I'm like, did y'all really need to do that?
Yes.
Y'all could have made that collectible and never, ever had him win the title.
They dropped the ball on him from day one. Well, not day one, because day one was good. But day two, from day two, they dropped the ball on the Fiend. The first thought in their head was, after he made his debut and beat Finn Balor, the first thought in their head was, he should challenge Seth Rollins for the championship. What kind of smart idea was that? You built that way down the line.
I get this man with moving merch like nobody's business, but why? There was no need to go there.
Yeah, there was.
If you look at the match with Finn, where Finn couldn't do nothing to this guy. This guy's a killer. Why would you want him going for the top title? You killed him and Seth Rollins in one night.
Damn.
And Seth Rollins already wasn't doing that great.
And then Finn had to lose to Goldberg like that. I'm like, this is why you go for the title.
And that's why I don't miss Vince one fucking bit. I hope he never comes near that pen and paper.
Oh no, I need him near the pen and paper, but Triple H is watching over his shoulder. That way you get the best of both.
They need to just work together. I think Vince and Triple H as a team would be great because when Vince say, "Hey, I want to do Brock versus Omos on Raw," and then the next week Vince say, "I want to do Brock versus Omos on Raw," Triple H can say, "Hey, we already did that. We start getting these same matches over and over."
Also, that worked back in the 90s. Like, folks love seeing back in the 90s, it worked like you had them fight on that first Raw. Probably the heel goes over, right?
Or don't get a finish.
Yeah. But then let's say the heel goes over in the first one. He probably pulled the tights or did something to get over. The next week, the face probably either gonna win, either by the heel getting disqualified, getting counted, or he might straight up win. The third one, he probably not even gonna face each other. Or if they do, the match ain't gonna happen. And then before the pay-per-view up here, they definitely won't fight most of the time up here. And they gonna have some stipulation up here that relates to how that feud was going. So it's either gonna be in a cage match, or it's gonna be a ladder match or something like that, last man standing, or a lumberjack match. And plus, you had them show up 3 weeks in a row up here. You got the video package for it. So like back then it worked.
It used to be a smart way to do trilogy. Now they just do them for the heck of them. But actually, we haven't got a trilogy in a while.
Yeah, not in WWE. Not
Yeah.
since they, not since Vince left.
Yes.
I
had to think about that.
We barely get rematches.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, they've happened, but I can't remember. It's so infrequent now. I can't even remember the last rematch they had on TV.
It probably don't involve the tag teams, or they probably just don't show up at all.
No, even the tag teams, they had done rematches, which is shocking because they booked it so bad. That's another thing Triple H dropped the ball on the tag team division. It's terrible, and it's not even.
Nah,
it's not even.
Got it locked up. Got all these tag teams locked down. They don't know what to do. They can't go for the Uso. They locked down.
Yeah, pay attention, man.
Well, they can go this way. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn keeps the title warm. Imperium takes the titles from them.
That'd be interesting.
What, Ludwig and Giovanni up here?
Who?
There's the other one, right?
You actually hit it on the head. They still Martel. What's the name? What's the name? Eichner.
Yeah,
Fabian Eichner.
Yeah.
Fabian.
They get the titles. Gunther up. Oh, the problem is getting to him and Cody Rhodes.
This should be an easy pass. Gunther, he should lose at Mania, but he shouldn't get pinned. King of the Ring right around the corner. Gunther should win that easy. Then when by the time SummerSlam hit, it should be Gunther facing. Probably both titles gonna be separated by then, so he probably won't face Cody.
I hope
they need to split the damn title. and I never used to be one of those people that want to see the title split. But after Roman's reign, like with Raw not having nothing, cause Roman don't come to Raw, can't blame him. The show too long.
The show sucks.
Man got better stuff to do.
As much as he married Raw during the pandemic, I see.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm on SmackDown.
Why are they gonna split the titles anyway?
That's the question, because they say it's gonna happen after Mania, but how are they gonna do it? Is Cody just gonna come out there and say, "Hey, Raw needs the champion"? And
we're gonna split this shit.
Yeah. But by SummerSlam, Gunther should be the world champion. I don't care which belt he has. Probably gonna be Universal. But
and then they say they're gonna talk about naming it or some shit. I can't stand that name, the Universal Champion.
I read something today that they already got new design for him.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Problem is, they said new design, and I'm like, don't tell me you're just gonna make an undisputed title, and then that's how you only end up with one title.
Yeah.
Well, I hated the Universal title name first, but then I looked it up. There's other companies with Universal titles, so I was like,
that was what was the Cologne's daddy? His promotion.
Oh.
They had a Universal Championship.
Yeah, so at that point, I came off of my criticism. I was like, you know what? If it's more common, then I think I'll just shut up about it.
But you know what? I understand why you didn't like it, because how they said they came up with the name. Because of the WWE Universe, they needed a Universal title. Yes. I remember that promo when Mick Foley did it.
I hated it. Because I still hate
everybody seen the belt and we
I still hate they call it the fucking Universe.
The ketchup belt.
Because Cole calls them fans. Wade calls them fans. Corey calls them fans. Kevin Patrick calls them fans. Fucking Vic Joseph still calling them the Universe. I'm like, dog, there is no universe. They're fans now, bro.
Fans.
That's on Stephanie, because she was in charge of branding.
I was just about to say, yep, it's Stephanie's fault.
Like, nobody says Universe anymore, Vic. Come on,
like,
bro.
I get the branding. You won't say WWE Universe because it's y'all's. But I'm like, dog, y'all got a title with a big ass W on it. I do hope they do something about the design. I'm like, I get why y'all do it.
Yeah, I understand why they do it too.
Kind of like, bro, you get to the Super Bowl, and you see somebody holding the title, you can't mistake that title for anything else. Kind of like, yeah, I know folks talk the big gold title, but like, bro, past Troy walking around that title, unless you actually was around for that, you didn't know what company that title came from.
Right. It's just like when, I bet you somebody see a AEW championship in the crowd, they won't think it's a wrestling championship. Because if you think about all the boxing titles and the UFC titles and Bellator and all that.
I want that disgrace that MJF did to that shit. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that?
I didn't even know he did anything to the belt until the pay-per-view.
The Triple B. Yeah, he did. He introduced the belt the night he
he did a page?
The night he sent.
When y'all said it, when he did that.
No. Oh. The night he
you told MJF.
The night he kicked William Regal out of the company, he introduced the belt made with Burberry. So the whole belt is made out of Burberry. The Burberry straps, he calls it the big Burberry belt or something like that. The Triple B.
Big baller brand?
That's the only Triple B I recognize.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm glad he explained it.
You know who has an ugly ass belt?
I'm surprised that they have not brought LeVar. Never mind.
You know who has an ugly ass belt?
Who?
Damn, New Japan belt is ugly as hell, bro.
As hell. They went from having the best looking championship to the worst.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
But then you got to think about all the damn AAA championships. All them bitches look plastic.
Yeah, they don't look real, but at least they don't look ugly. Shit, that thing is ugly. I'm like, I looked at that belt. I'm like, y'all got to be fucking kidding me. Why can't y'all keep the old belt?
They could have kept the old belt.
Are you trying to wear like a damn shield?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I first saw that belt and I saw who had it. Kota Ibushi had that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Bro,
I was blown when I seen this shit. And then when Jay White put it on, I was like, man, it does look so much smaller than the damn the original.
bro, did they go beat down Lincoln and took his shield?
Yes.
That's what that looks like.
Exactly what happened.
There's a high-roll shield up here on the title.
I was blown when I saw that. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this shit, bro?
Nah.
Then they kept the lineage too when they brought that belt.
Yeah. Like, nah, nah, man. You can talk about the Universal title you want to. That no.
I still can't get this. I still can't go with this AEW. I guess their Intercontinental-ish title, All Atlantic title.
Oh yeah, it's the
But then
international title now.
Okay, because I was like All Atlantic. When I first seen it, like, why the hell is Japan on this?
I could have sworn they flew across the Pacific.
I'm like, bro.
Other people said the same thing. Yeah, as we know, Japan, which sits in the on the edge of the Atlantic.
Yeah.
I look at the flag like, okay, bro, y'all could put a Brazilian flag up here. I'm like, I'm not good at flags. But I'm like, bro, I swear that's a Chinese flag over there on the left side of the title. Then they got Italy on there. I'm like,
But yeah, now it's the international title since they went to Canada.
Also, the belt too also looks like a damn boxing belt more than a wrestling belt. I mean, the AEW title ain't bad, but it definitely looks more like a boxing or a UFC type belt.
Man, I still can't get over how ugly that damn title is. That New Japan title. I mean, like, y'all supposed to be the premier company. All these damn marks that don't even pay to watch your shit or always glorify your fucking company on fucking Reddit, and y'all have a shit looking fucking title.
They still use this title like something that came out of a 70s game show. I don't know which title
Yeah,
it
they
is.
use it. That's their new television championship.
Who's that? Who is that?
It's New Japan's
New
television.
Japan's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A television title.
I don't know who been designing their belts.
Why does shit look like a damn Casio watch?
Zack Sabre Jr. is the champ. He was on that first episode of Ring of Honor that I watched. He defended the title on that show.
Did Gunter smack his chest again? Wait. Wait, I'll be quiet.
Man, that's a question match that Gunther just had on Raw against Dolph. I thought Dolph was dead.
I thought that one smack, he caught him in midair. I'm like, oh, that nigga is dead. He is done.
He did Dolph so dirty, boy. All the comments were like, Dolph deserves better. I'm like, all right, that means Gunther did his job.
Gunther destroyed that man.
Yeah, it's the same thing I said. Dolph made it like Gunther killed his ass, dog. This shit was crazy.
He took all of his finishers too.
Dolph did his with 2006. I'm like, bro, Dolph up here on the other end of his career right now, bro. He's putting folks over.
I never feel sorry for Dolph. He had a chance to leave. He chose to stay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All he had to do was go leave. He was gonna get a push because he's former WWE star. It's like every former WWE star get a push on the indie. Reinvent yourself. WWE gonna bring you back and pay you way more than what you should be making, and you would have been the top guy.
And if he's not complaining, I mean, I can't blame him. He's like in the Miz position. He's reliable.
Oh, well, based on some interviews he gave, I don't think he's complaining. He's just there.
He's not complaining. He consent. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I want them to feel sorry for him.
He's on this side of the career. He's on the other side of the hill. So like, hey, I'm at the point of my career. I'm putting people over.
But when he had a chance to leave, he wasn't on the other side yet. He could have been where AJ Styles is now.
Which, funny thing is, Kenny Omega could have been AJ Styles number 2 if he came to WWE.
Yeah.
But just by how much pull they got at AEW, I can't blame him.
Yeah.
Even though I was like, great, that crushes one of my dream matches, seeing AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega like at WrestleMania.
I about to say that's the only selling point they can do when his contract ends. Do you want to wrestle at WrestleMania? Because that's the only thing him and the Bucks haven't done.
Hell no for the Bucks.
Well, they are gonna be free agents at the same time, and you know they go everywhere together. And there was a plan for them to come in before AEW started for the Bucks. They had a storyline written out all the way through WrestleMania.
Golly. with Triple H in charge up here, like, oh hell no, there's gonna be some BS in tag team division already up here on life support. I'm like, then again, it can't get any worse.
We see that now.
Triple H been trying to fix it though. Tag team division is much better than what it was under Vince. There was no division.
I don't know about all that. I mean, it's better than NXT. I don't know about it.
I mean, pretty much
it's been pretty stagnant.
Big E's injury kind of screwed everything up.
No, I ain't saying it's great. I'm just saying it's better than what it was under Vince. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
there was no team.
But under Vince, we had great matches. It just had to be the same couple of people.
Yeah, with the same team. Yeah, with the Usos, the New Day, and the Street Profits pretty much.
Because
then the bar broke up.
Because I don't know what. Because Triple H done dropped the ball on so many tag teams. The Street Profits is going somewhere. He killed their momentum. Alpha Academy was pretty funny. He did something, killed them, even though he's trying to do something with Otis now. But they're gonna break him up. Who else? Imperium. They should be doing more as a tag team. He's screwing them up. Legado del Fantasma. They should be on TV. I think they should be on TV every week. I'm not saying they deserve this. I'm just saying he should use them better. They don't show up.
Yeah, showcase them.
They gotta find ways.
Like at WrestleMania.
Ricochet.
Fuck.
Some of the teams get them after Mania, like Imperium, like, okay, y'all got to shake stuff over the bloodline, so then...
he's dropping the ball with Ricochet. Ricochet should be a singles wrestler. I don't know what he's doing with this Braun Strowman thing. Who else? What other tag team can I think of that Triple H is not doing enough with? Well, y'all know who they is.
But I know what he's doing. It's what Ed Dog just said. It's the bloodline that's holding things up. But the thing is, though, it ain't always got to be about the tag team titles. They can have feuds. Like, their team can feud with that team.
Well, he's not even doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Not even doing that.
That's what I said. It's kind of on whether the tag division is better.
And we basically just waiting for Sammy and KO to beat the Usos. And then they probably going to split the belts.
Which is going to suck if they, even after that, they still don't do nothing with the tag team division.
I mean, they pretty much got the damn tag team division.
Because I'm still like, okay, Imperium has all the gold like the Bloodline did. Especially they need to split the tag titles.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Brawl and Bruise, they hardly get tag team matches. Butch, who will be Pete Dunne later on this year, according to him.
But just think about what you're saying, though. Listen to all these teams you name it off. We didn't even have half these teams.
Yeah, I know, but now that we got them, do something with them. Like, you got 3 hours on Raw.
We can say that about everything on the main roster right now. He brought all these people back and ain't doing nothing with them. He brought all these women because he said he wanted death and ain't doing nothing with them.
And here's another thing. He gave folks back the old gimmicks that switched from Vince and doing nothing with them.
And still doing nothing with them.
What was the point of killing Ezekiel to bring back Elias, who is doing nothing?
See, that's what I said. Like, there's a whole bunch of good.
Ezekiel, let's start out with funny.
There's a whole bunch of good with Triple H's, but what is it? Triple H's
creative control.
Yeah,
the powers that be.
With his regime, that's where I was looking for. There's some good, but there's a lot of bad that he can fix. But he doesn't seem to be like the women's division on SmackDown. That's the worst offense.
But think about it.
I mean, Vince gutted it, but Triple H, your job is to come back and fix it. He's made it worse.
The problem, the women's division is actually pretty good. The women's tag team division, which was
I mean the SmackDown's women's division solely. It is.
Oh,
that draft
murked.
I mean, Vince destroyed them, and Triple H was supposed to fix it. He has not. It doesn't even look like he's trying on SmackDown.
It's
so bad.
You brought up something I was gonna mention earlier. We got all these women, and we have no women's tag team division. You got Damage Control, and Shayna and Ronda. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody else is thrown together.
Well, there's the Wild Karens.
No wonder why.
Karen Mania.
No wonder why Mercedes left. That tag team wasn't going nowhere. I know when Triple H took over, like, oh, she's staying.
I mean, they need.
She's still good.
Really, they need to just get rid of them tag belts and just make a women's intercontinental title.
I hate the fact that I was right about that. I said, man, I don't see this women's tag team thing going anywhere.
And I mean, we like Sasha and Naomi are gone. Just get rid of it, man.
We knew from the tournament.
I mean,
to bring those belts back, that tournament, those names, those teams they had together, all them thrown together teams are like, this is what they gonna do.
Explain this to me, y'all. Why the hell, every time that Sasha leaves, the damn women's tag team championships has something to do with it? Explain that to me.
What?
I guess she just really loves women's tag team.
Her and Bailey fought for the existence of the belt, and they got it. And they fought to think that the company actually wanted the belt. The company didn't want the belt.
Then number two, went on hiatus.
Then number two, you think you want it, but in reality, you probably actually don't.
Stephanie just did that to pad her ego, talking about women's revolution. Man, stop it.
I think all them already knew like this shit is up the creek. We can't get the men's tag team division right. You think we're gonna get the women's right?
Right. There you go.
And that's far less of y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, now once again, I have to give Sean credit. NXT, they got some decent tag teams. Bro. It's just when they get called up, I'm afraid Triple H is gonna that's the funny thing. But speaking of Triple H, under Vince, I was afraid for guys like Carmelo Hayes, like Axiom, who was A-Kid or whatever you want to call him,
Ooh.
Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne. I was afraid because Vince has a hype fetish. I was afraid for them. Now under Triple H, I'm afraid for Roxanne, Zoe Stark, who else? Indy Hartwell. Tiffany Stratton, when they get called up, I'm afraid Triple H gonna fuck them up now. It's a vicious cycle, dog. Somebody needs to stop this.
Carmelo has charisma. He'll been flying
around.
Yeah.
We don't know that though, because Adam Cole had charisma too. Yeah, he wanted to make him a manager. I mean, Adam Cole just destroyed the guy that he's trying to push on SmackDown, Karrion Kross. People still bring that promo up.
Vince tried to make Karrion Kross interesting. Triple H brings back the original Karrion Kross, and everybody's like, "Why is the guy here?" All I want to see is Scarlett.
Why is he back? why are you here? Go somewhere else. Impact. Damn.
It's gonna be we get to see Karrion Kross while Vince fucking him up, and then I'm like, I got 1 weekend. I'm like,
but that's what
I don't care about Scarlett.
But that's what I'm happy about. I wanted to see them fail. If they're gonna fail, I want to see them fail because they suck, not because Vince made them fail. That's my whole thing. When Hit Row came, that's why I was happy when Hit Row came out. I was like, okay, we're gonna see if this works or not. It doesn't work. Kick him out after WrestleMania, but no, keep Ashanti the Adonis and B-Fab.
Hey, sometimes
kick whatchamacallit, Flop Dollar. Yeah, get him up out
Flop
here.
Dollar.
Sometimes foresight just saves you. Sometimes foresight just saves you a problem. I mean, Keith Lee up here done turn himself.
But I don't know what's up with Keith Lee.
Oh my God.
I seen Keith Lee. I was like, you know what? I'm done.
See, Bray Wyatt, he's fucked Bray Wyatt up. Bring him back. Just give him a chance. Now that he gave him a chance, send Bray Wyatt back to the Indies. I'm done with this shit.
Make him horrible horror movies or something.
Triple H hit him in the knees. If he would cut his promos like he did when he first showed up, he would have been fine. But having this man cut a promo, how Uncle Howdy come out there and laugh, and then that's it. And every now and then we get a QR code pop up on the screen. I'm surprised they even did that shit. You know how easy it is to get somebody a hack doing that?
But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna wait till after WrestleMania when Triple H can do his little draft. He can shape up the roster just like he want to. He ain't tied down by the Bloodline storyline, which even though he the one who prolonged it. So, true. Like all these long ass storylines, he the one who did. So once these storylines end and we just start from scratch, then we can see. Mm-hmm. I think Hit Row done though.
Yeah,
Hit Row was done when Swerve didn't come back with him.
Actually, I think they should keep it because Ashanti the Adonis, since he was the one they kept putting in the ring, and when they got squashed the last few times, they obviously see something in him. They need to keep him and B-Fab because B-Fab been training with Natalya, and we still haven't seen the fruits of that labor. But Flop Dollars, he got to go. Yeah. You got to get him up out the company. Dollars. Hit Row got to be done. This has got to be.
You got to get the shot to stall.
This has got to be a.
I'm like,
Adonis and B-Fab, and me, I only want B-Fab there because she fine as fuck. But other than that,
I'm like,
y'all got to get Hit Row got to go. They done,
Cross,
man.
I'm like, bruh. I'm like,
oh God, don't get me started on him. Like I said, he's that kid that takes everything too seriously, man.
And then first Pete Dunne.
He's Josh at the card shop.
When Vince turned him into. Real Wrestling is definitely over 18 episodes.
Okay, I'll stop.
But still, when Vince turned Pete Dunne into Butch up here, like, he actually gave Butch character. I'm like, when he was just up here the bruiserweight, I'm like, dude, that what the NXT. Everybody's about your size. You can't be running around calling yourself the bruiserweight, and then let's know you staring up at somebody like Omos or Roman Reigns like.
Pete Dunne got a bruiserweight champ when they was in Phoenix though, so obviously somebody remembers it.
I mean, yeah, they remember, but at the same time, how he got himself over with that, like that worked great in NXT. But I'm like, bro, you're tiny compared to everybody else. I'm like, bro, when Sheamus Westcott can put you on the side of a golf cart up here, you can't be running around calling yourself the bruiserweight. They can just pop you up there like a prop. I'm like, wait, you barely bigger than Rey Mysterio.
Damn.
Is he bigger than Dom?
But that was the thing about NXT, man. All the top stars were small.
So him being the bruiserweight worked there, but I'm like, bruh,
yeah,
you can't be the bruiserweight. I don't even think he's bigger than Dom. So I'm like, but then Dom's not that big.
No, he's not at all.
Cause, bruh, if Rhea Ripley can bench press you
Easily.
you can't be running around talking bruiserweight. Who you bruising? You know, I mean, Conor McGregor, a real fighter, like Roman Reigns said, you're the size of his leg, bro. Like, and you can whoop his ass. It don't even look like you should.
Okay, y'all want to go to predictions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Damn. Wow, we're at an hour 35. Cool.
That's short enough, I thought it was.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so we'll go to. Do y'all want to do Stand and Deliver?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
I'm planning on watching it.
Stand and Deliver.
Oh damn! I ain't going to the shop this week. I forgot WrestleMania is this weekend.
Yeah, it's this weekend. That's why I said let's do this once more.
I mean,
hell, well, looks like I ain't going to the shop. I forgot. You right about that. I was gonna watch NXT.
Yeah, I was gonna watch.
Well, my return is pushed back another week.
I gotta go to work, of course. I'm gonna try to leave early.
Because I was
try.
because
It was a lot of wrestling.
because
I'm gonna try to watch, but man, I definitely need that third screen.
Because with the new hours up at the shop, me leaving early don't affect me as much. But I'm gonna say that my return gotta get pushed back. Well, you right? I forgot all about NXT.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I forgot all about WrestleMania. I forgot about it. I was like, wait, that's this weekend.
First, we're gonna do Stand and Deliver 2023. First match I see on God-based Wikipedia. I haven't said that in a long time. Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller.
I keep forgetting Gargano is still down there.
He's not down there. He sort of is down there.
There's nothing for him to do at WrestleMania.
Yeah, so this gives him a check.
Is stipulation to this match?
Unsanctioned.
No. Oh yeah, unsanctioned.
Oh boy, that's about to be out.
Grayson Waller beat that man.
He gonna beat him
outside
down.
his house in front of baby wrestling.
Well,
I think 10 false finishes.
I think Grayson Waller got to go over. He has to win this. Like, there's no, other than closure, there's no reason for Gargano to win this.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though he got his ass beat in front of his kid and his wife.
That makes it where he should.
I was about to say, I'm different. I think Gargano needs to win because he needs some type of momentum going into his main roster run. Because like I was saying earlier, I think after WrestleMania, it's going to be a fresh start for a lot of people. Hopefully, if he won on.
Oh boy.
Then the story kind of, because this pretty much going to be the last time they face. He has to go. Gargano has to go over. This man beat your ass and sent you out of the company. You go all this time, and you come back. And then Grayson Waller been talking shit to Shawn Michaels, knowing Shawn Michaels can't hit him back. So, I think Gargano just had to go over.
We go ahead and put it like that. Yeah. Gargano.
Because Grayson Waller, he loses nothing.
You almost feel like the Triple H Booker T thing, like people like you don't deserve to be title. Hold the title up and like, that's why I almost feel like you get your ass beaten for your wife and kid. The man terrorizing your boss up here and then you lose.
I'd play devil's advocate because Grayson Waller is one of the things I hate from NXT 2.0.
Yeah, me too.
And the insignia of the Jackson Pollock symbol of that NXT logo just pisses me off. But yeah, I have to go with Grayson Waller because I don't know, he's the young gun, I guess. Even though y'all did say he got his ass beat in front of baby wrestling and poor Candace. So at his own house at that. Damn. Nah, that nigga gotta die. No, but Grayson Waller's gonna get it. It's gonna be like one of those horror movies. Like you think the good guy's gonna win, and then he just steals at the end. So yeah, I'm going with Grayson Waller. Okay, next match. I'm gonna save that one for last. All right, and forgive me because I really don't watch NXT and I don't know who this is, even though. Okay, let me see here. We have, is it Fallon Henley?
Paul, yeah.
Fallon Henley and Kiana James, who sounds like a porn star actress.
Yeah,
Well,
with
that's
Briggs and Jensen
NXT.
versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Is that Light and Darkness or some shit?
Isla Dawn.
Alba Fire also sounds like a rapper name.
Both of them was in NXT UK.
Yeah, Isla Dawn is Kaylee Ray, if you will.
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
not Isla Dawn.
But Alba Fire. Yeah, I know about that.
Alba Fire, yes.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
name. One of the ones who got the name changed.
It's a tag team. Who's the tag team champions right now?
The Pog and the porn star.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually seen the match where they won the title when they beat
the
TikTok duo
in North Carolina.
The TikTok duo. Who's the TikTok duo? This is how far I'm out of this.
I have no
I
idea.
tried to think. I can't think of their name because I know one of the Casey Cannon.
Yeah, that's right.
She got her name changed.
And,
Yeah, Casey and Casey.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew one of them got their name changed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she Katana Chance now, which is dumb.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I just call them Casey and Casey because they got the same initials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about now. Okay.
But yeah, they got beat by them two unknowns I didn't know about, and they still the champs. So
What the hell? And who is Briggs and Jensen?
One of Briggs is B Squared's son, and Jensen is I can't remember whose son he is.
They sound like some.
But they're second generation.
They sound like country hicks.
Yeah, that's their character.
Oh my god!
They're from Alabama.
I knew
Oh
John
my
Briggs
God.
from the Indies, but
I almost call them Briggs and Stratton, but there's another person named
Well,
Stratton.
yeah, that's
on
why
there.
I call them Briggs No Stratton. That's
Briggs
why-
no Stratton. There we
Briggs,
go.
no Stratton.
There you go.
And Jensen.
Yeah, there's no Tiffany Stratton around.
But yeah, you're right. They're from Alabama. That's their character. Well,
my
it used to
God.
be their characters.
Those are those guys in those wrestlers in the blue jeans and shit.
Yeah.
And that clip where it says "Yes, me."
Yeah, that's
Okay. I know what you're talking about
their,
now.
Their gimmick
Okay.
used to be they were from country boys from Alabama that like to fight. Now their gimmick is they go to the bar sometimes and Briggs is a simp because he doesn't realize that he's sharing Kiana James. It's stupid. I won't explain it any further. We'll just get to the picks.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the picks. Jesus, what the fuck?
I got who's challenging them now?
It's
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the Irish voodoo bitches. I got them because Fallon and Kiana. Fallon knows about what Kiana's doing, and she keeps hoping Kiana ends up being the honest one. But we all know that's not gonna happen. So eventually something's gotta give, and I think that's gonna lead to them arguing, and she's gonna get beat.
Team Sneaky Link.
I guess I go with the Irish voodoo bitches. I have.
yeah, because they haven't even been focused on their challenges. They've just been arguing. That's pretty much the story with them.
And see, Kaylee Ray, Alba Fire, she was on her own, but then Isla Dawn, I don't know what she did. She must have hit her with the strap or some shit with that voodoo magic, and she joined with them. That's why they're teaming up.
This is some weird bullshit.
See, now when you see Isla Dawn, even though I'm sure you've seen her already.
Yeah, I've seen her already.
Yeah. You'll understand why Kaylee Ray's attracted to her and why Booker T reacted the way he did the first time she showed up.
Oh my god.
What, just meat?
You say it's something about it, Vic. It's something about it, man.
Oh my god. That is wild.
Who was picking I know me and X-Dog made our pick.
Oh yeah, I did the same thing. Alba Fire and the other woman.
No.
X-Dog.
Oh, I said the Irish voodoo bitches.
Okay, I'm gonna be double advocate again and choose Team Sneaky Link. So yeah, we'll just go with Team Sneaky Link. Yeah. Okay. Next one is going to be it's gonna be the Fatal 5-Way for the NXT North American Championship. Wesley versus Dragon. There's too many damn Lees here. Dragon Lee, then J.D. All these names rhyme. Fuck. J.D. McDonough versus
Number one
Ilya. What? Ilya Dragunov and Axiom?
Yeah, Axiom. His name was A-Kid when they
Why is he A-Kid?
imported him from NXT UK, but then for some reason, I'm guessing the same drugs they use when they put Reggie as scripts, they put him in a mask, and now his name is Axiom. His gimmick is he's a supreme mathematician, or at least it used to be his gimmick. Then they just dropped it. Now he's just a really good wrestler.
Is he like a luchador-like person or no?
Yeah, he flies around the ring.
Okay.
Just like,
I get why they call it Axiom.
Just like Tyler Bate. Because isn't Axiom some kind of mathematical term?
I think it's some bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's
I'm not science.
Because I didn't know who the hell Axiom was.
Yeah.
I thought A-Kid got released with the rest of them people in UK.
Nah, they put him in a mask.
Okay.
And called him
Was he
Axiom.
A-Kid?
Yeah. Well,
I'm so sorry.
This match is still this show, though.
oh, this match could be the match of the entire weekend.
Yeah, it could.
Even over Sheamus and them.
Just the names they got in this match is ridiculous.
Yeah.
A statement or proposition which is regarded as being established, accepted, or self-evidently true.
Oh, cool.
I have no idea what that has to do with math, though. So whatever Sean was drinking that night, I don't know.
Mathematics. Is it for mathematics a statement or proposition
Oh.
on which an abstractly defined structure is based?
Oh, well, that explains what.
Okay.
That explains his promos.
That
when they
makes
first
sense.
changed.
Well, I'm going to just stick with Wesley.
Yeah, me too. That's my pick, Wesley.
You
That's
know,
same as Dragon Lee?
Huh?
That's not Dragon Lee.
No,
No,
Wesley is the black.
But
dude.
he's in the match.
Yeah,
I
Dragon
think I
Lee is the new signee whose name they hadn't changed yet, which I'm surprised about.
I think I'll pick Dragon Lee just because he knew.
uh,
So this made such a big deal about getting.
you know what? Since I made so much fun of his name, I'm gonna go with Axiom or A-Kid, which is A-Kid. Yeah. I mean, I don't know who to pick. I mean, I don't watch it.
That's why I said
I
I'm going to
don't
pick Wesley.
watch. I don't watch NXT, so that'd be an education.
All I can
I'm
tell
more
you,
familiar with them than the women's man.
all I can tell you is Wesley is stupid as hell. Because he went to Shawn Michaels and said, I want to wrestle the 10 best guys he got on the roster. He wanted to finish.
That's
Shawn
like,
Michaels like, I'll give you 5. Like, that's just stupid. What champion say I want to fill my time to get 10 guys?
sound like
don't
something D-Pride would say.
He don't care. He's like, he just want to fight.
Nah,
me.
he basically said, I don't want this title no more. Whoever paying somebody can have it.
Nah, I know. Oh yeah. Well, JD McDonough, the number one stunner. That's Booker T's name. He ain't winning. And Dragunov, he got bigger fish to fry, I think. So he not gonna win either. So I'm going with Wesley to retain. Yeah.
So I don't know. Thriller's 40 years old. What the hell?
Who?
I'm looking at Alice at 40. Like Thriller's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
This year. How about at Target? Anyway, all right, next match is, oh god, these guys are still fucking around. Oh my god.
Yes, they are.
Gallus. Oh jeez. Is it Coffee?
Yeah, coffee.
Mark Coffey and Wolfgang versus the Creed brothers versus the D'Angelo family.
That's Tony D'Angelo.
He's back.
Yeah, he been back from his injury. Yeah,
Anti-chain
that's the Don.
discrimination.
That's the Don in stack.
It's the triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
I'm going with the Gabagool boys.
Creed brothers got to win that back because
Creed
they not ready to get called up yet. I think Creed brothers around SummerSlam that's their cue, but not right now.
Hold on, I got a question to ask before we make picks. Well, yeah, you already made your pick. Do they still have that? Does Gallus still have that horrible theme song where it sounds like it's completely incomplete? Like it's missing like 2 or 3 chords or some shit.
I think so.
It's like one of the worst theme songs. When I heard Joe Coffey come out to that theme song at one of the UK takeovers, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It's missing some instruments or something. It sounds like CFO just got tired of making a song. Like, whatever. Who gives a fuck? It just sounded like it was missing something. I don't know.
Gallus just suck as a faction.
I agree.
I'm surprised they didn't get released with the rest of the people.
Oh, well, they not in the faction right now because the third dude didn't even get. He's not over here yet. He might still be having visa issues.
He showed up when they first came back. The NXT, he was with them.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was. I wonder where he went. Must be hurt.
Probably.
I don't even get started with music. Cause we'll start all over again.
So yeah, I think the Creed brothers.
Yeah, me too.
They got it. They got one title back.
Olive Garden.
I hate Gallus' theme song. I'm going with the Creed brothers. Because that theme song, oh jeez. I'm going to have to listen to it after this just to make sure it's
So
that
we got
same
three
horrible music.
Creeds and one the Don and Stacks.
Yep.
Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Oh my god. 2 times. Hey. Okay, the next match is the 8-person mixed tag team match. Winners gain control of Chase University. It's Chase University of Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, and is it Thea Hall,
Hale,
and Tyler Bate. Hale?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
That's yeah.
Oh, sorry. Thea Hale, whoever the fuck that is, versus Schism. Wait. There's no fucking way. Am I reading this right? Schism?
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, Joe Gacy, that crazy motherfucker. Jagger Reed, who comes up with these names? Rip Fowler?
Soccer reference.
The only thing that sounds normal was Ava.
Yeah, they took the rain off her name probably because it sounded kind of pornish.
Yep.
But that's the rock. That's the Pebble. The other two,
Oh.
those
The Pebble.
the other two, those are the former grizzled young vets. But then they got brainwashed.
Oh, Rip Fowler. Oh.
Yeah, it's a soccer reference.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Which is also why I'm surprised the Rock was showing
They
the Pebbles there.
I'm sorry, man. They destroyed the grizzled young veterans.
Actually,
God,
they're a little more interesting than they used to be with this whole bullshit.
The last time I saw the grizzled young veterans on TV was about 2 years ago, and these motherfuckers was damn stealing shit off fucking. They were running street scams. What the fuck?
Yep, that's what
They were grizzled young veterans. I'm surprised they weren't put in jail.
Yeah, that was around the time when Wesley and them and his former tag team partner was looking for Matt Riddle. Yeah. The early days
That was
of
2.0.
2.0.
Oh, Jesus. You can tell how long ago I've
For
watched this shit.
control of Chase. What?
Yeah,
University.
Chase University is that whole thing. It's fun. They're hilarious. Chase.
It's a teachable moment.
Andre Chase is a fucking
The
hilarious.
stipulation so what?
Yeah, because they want to control Chase U so they can brainwash their students. Booker T was like, they gonna shut it down. Yeah, so that motherfucker just hate, dog. World class hate. Chase, you ain't did nothing to this man. He's talking about, oh, they gonna burn it down, Vic.
Are we sure Shawn Michaels is not actually Vince's son-in-law?
I told you,
Cause
man.
this story,
Them drugs he be on, man.
this storyline sounds straight up.
I'm sorry, the name is called Schism, which is like a split, isn't it?
Yeah. And their whole
It's a
thing is
split, yeah. It's so ironic. now that I look into it, it's so fucking ironic that
Schism was a split, but how the hell that's a fusion cord?
you know what? That's a good fucking. It is a fusion because they're gonna take control over it, and then they're gonna fuck it up for everybody else.
because their motto is 4 roots, 1 tree. That's their motto. So yeah,
Their motto is what?
4 roots, 1 tree.
I don't smoke enough shit.
Man, what
I'm
in the
telling
world
y'all,
of
dog.
Warcraft are they doing?
That's why when I put.
Bro, that shit sounds straight out of a wild.
That's why when I put that stuff and when I say Sean must be back on them drugs in the chat, that's exactly what I'm talking. Just know I'm talking about something crazy.
Schism.
Out of 4 roots come 1 tree.
That sounds like the bloodline to me.
Bro, that shit straight out. That shit is straight out of wild, bro.
Sean be getting them drugs in, dog. I mean, he
And
offered
who's
he
saying
offered for
was
somebody.
this? Is it Schisms?
Yeah, that's Schism saying.
That's fucking weird, dude.
But yeah, that's who it is. It's Joe Gacy, the former GYV, and the Pebble versus. And now they got Tyler Bate doing some kind of fucking guru, some fucking common guru boy.
So he's like the shaman now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's the one who got Thea Hale to stop being scared of of Ava Rain because Ava kidnapped her a couple of months ago, and
This is a weird
she did something to her. I don't know what she did. She must have put them things to her or something.
Mind
Put the strap to her
the
and sent her
potential.
back with new lipstick.
Mind the potential dozens of people that will skip over this video. We are still talking about wrestling.
Yes, this is wrestling. Yes, this is Shawn Michaels. This is from the brain of
This
Shawn.
is actually pretty genius.
This is from the brain of one Shawn Michael Hickenbottom.
We got somebody talking about out of 4 roots come 1 tree. That shit sounds straight out wild.
That's
Tyler
Folks
Bate.
getting kidnapped. Got a shaman.
damn. I wish I would. I wish y'all would told me about this storyline. I would have been actually interested.
And
When they're trying to take over a school like this,
Wait, what happened to Duke Hudson?
Duke Hudson. At first, he joined. Actually, we don't even know his motive still, but he joined. He joined under some suspicious circumstances because he hates Chase U, and he still secretly hates him. But eventually, he came around to him. But I think he still hates him. So
I think he's gonna cost him the match. So
yeah,
the control. I'm going for.
I'm going with
the split. I'm going with a split.
Yeah, one schism.
Yeah, I'm going with. Actually, no, I'm going with Chase.
I'm going with Chase U.
Yeah,
I'm going with a split and the pebble.
I don't think if I go back and watch NXT, I'm gonna figure this out.
Okay, I can't handle this shit. The schism.
Oh, Shawn Michaels riding that dog. See Bray Wyatt down in NXT.
Man, they got any shirts, man? I gotta give me a schism shirt.
They do, yeah, they do.
I'm gonna get me a schism shirt. If they win, I'm gonna get me a schism shirt. Okay.
Yeah, no, you would have to watch. It was, I want to say 2 months after Shawn took over NXT. That's where it started. Joe Gacy got this cult stuff.
I mean, Joe Gacy, well, he had the Parker Bordeaux guy, right? And
Yeah,
that fell apart.
Yeah, 'cause
And,
he
you
had
know,
leaked.
now he's scooping shit out the stall. So
it's a good thing Parker Joe got released because fucking back when he first started. Quincy Elliott used to be in the crowd making sex faces at him behind his back. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
He used to lick his lips.
Yep, you got to send Bray down there for a little while.
Oh man.
After he recovered from his injuries. Bray ain't got the rest of all this going on.
I can't fucking deal, man.
That's why I watch NXT dog because Vince had nothing to do with it, and that's the best part. That's the best part.
I'm so fucking done.
Bruh, if you told me Vince was booking this, I still believe it.
It's almost like some corporate ministry bullshit right here.
And they finally take over Chase U to take over some students. Oh, what the hell is this?
We must disseminate our word upon the world.
That's why. See, that's why when I stopped watching last in December 2021, I was still watching NXT because Vince had nothing to do with it, dog. That's one of the main
tree. You can't make this shit up. God damn.
And Vince having nothing to do with NXT 2.0 was why I kept watching it. Dog, the crazy shit.
Oh man, that is great.
Man.
That's great.
That's why I kept watching because Vince had nothing over it. Shawn and his crazy ass shit.
Okay, let's move on. Did everybody vote?
Yeah.
It's 2 schisms and 2
Yeah.
2 changes.
No, because when it first started,
Oh, weird fucking day.
some of them gimmicks were so bad. We was blaming Bruce until Bruce said, "I ain't write nothing.
I ain't write this shit."
I said, "Damn, Shawn back on the drugs."
I'm just going by the story. Chase U has to win. You can't let Skipper just corrupt all these kids.
What happened to that lady that was in the pajamas?
When did she got hurt? I think.
Oh.
Yeah, so she out.
Oh,
She off to the side for now until she come back.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shawn be on drugs sometimes, dog.
All right, so we're gonna go to the second to the last match. It's gonna be the ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez versus Zoe Stark versus Gigi Dolan versus Tiffany Stratton versus who is Lyra Valkyria?
She used to go by Iafe or Afe Valkyrie in NXT. They imported her.
She sounded like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Versus Indy Hartwell. I see that match.
Roxanne ain't gonna do the whole HBK comeback thing. I'm picking her.
Aofi, her character give me some kind of forest nymph or some shit. All I know is she was running through the forest, and when Shawn Michaels introduced her character, she was in camouflage and shit in brown.
What?
Yeah, she's also about the size of Roxanne, if not a little taller. She also looks cute like Roxanne. They got the same body. My point is, she got potential to look real good in the future when she get that main roster catering on her. But back to the match. I'm picking Tiffany Stratton because
that's who I would pick too.
Because according to Roxanne, she has severe anxiety issues, or at least that's what she told Shawn Tuesday, to talk herself into this match because she wasn't gonna be in it until she went on. She delivered a really good promo to Shawn during that backstage, that Xbox Live backstage segment, where it looked like they shot it like, and it ended that way too. You know how the character will stare on 2K22? They'll stare when you leave the room. That's exactly what Shawn did. He just stood there silent looking after Roxanne talked herself into the match. But according to her, she's full of crippling anxiety. When she gets to the top of that ladder, it's gonna hit her, and that's when Tiffany Stratton takes advantage. So that's why I'm picking.
Okay, and you also chose Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, I chose Tiffany Stratton.
I went with Roxanne.
Oh, I'll tell you who I'm gonna go with. I'm going with India Hartwell because Dexter, come on.
I mean, I'm sorry it's taking a while to get through it, but I gotta explain.
No, this is great.
I gotta explain to y'all the.
This is great because I as a person who has not watched NXT in like 2 years, and I try to get my girlfriend to watch NXT too, and she's like, no. I try to get her to watch AEW. She's like, there's too many factions and they do nothing. And I'm like, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. When somebody that doesn't really watch wrestling tell you that, there's a problem. So,
but that's why I hadn't tried to convince y'all to watch it, because I understand why y'all don't watch it, but I watch it because Vince has nothing to do with it, and because Triple H got nothing to do with it.
If you would have told me about that schism shit, I would have fucking watched it a long time ago. I already like Chase U. I love Chase U when I was watching it because they were funny, and the teachable moment thing had me dying laughing.
The Chase U stomp still get me all the time, dog. Give me a C. He'll stomp me. He said this shit. And the crowd will go, with every stomp, they'll go, C, H, A.
So they over.
S.
They were like, fuck.
Yeah, they over. Even when they went to North Carolina, they was over.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole Chase U shit is just hilarious.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to retroactively change my pick to Chase U, then they that over.
I'm still going with a split. I'm still going with a split.
We cannot have Schism win this match.
The reason why I'm not watching pretty silly. Like, I just don't want to give up my second mom.
Fair enough.
It's just too much wrestling for me.
It is.
Cause even I get to have it in the, even I get to have it in the background third. I'm like, damn it! A third screen that should be useful.
Before we go to the next match, now when we were kids, we watched wrestling on Monday. That was it. It's wrestling every single day of the week now.
Too much.
Even on Saturday.
Even like Marky D he has like an idiot watches wrestling in 2023. He does that show or whatever, and he explains it. I'm like, dude, that's just way too much wrestling, dude.
Hey, Monday Raw and YouTube. Tuesday just NXT, right?
No, and YouTube.
Yeah, and YouTube.
Oh, Dark Elevation.
Dark Elevation is Monday, and then the regular Dark is
Tuesday. Then Wednesday you got AEW and whatever else. Then Thursday you got
Impact and Ring of Honor now.
Who not even on TV. Then Friday you got SmackDown
and Rampage.
I only watch 4 shows though: SmackDown, Raw, NXT, and AEW. That's it. Actually, I watch Rampage too, but like background.
See, I've been on 2 for longer. I was watching Raw, and I wasn't watching SmackDown. I was watching AEW, but then SmackDown started getting good because of Bloodline, so I cut out AEW.
Yeah, when
Raw, I just have nothing to do on Monday. That's the only reason. There's nothing to do on Monday, so I throw Raw on.
When I got sick of Vince and them, I just in December after I seen Xia Li shooting lightning out of her palms, CGI lightning, I was done. So after that, I just watched NXT and AEW. That's it. But since Triple H took over, I expanded back to SmackDown and Raw. Even though I'm starting to regret Raw because fuck Raw.
I ain't gonna lie. When Triple H took over is when I started watching Raw too.
Yeah.
I like when he said he wanted 2 hours. I'm like, dude, you ain't supposed to kill it to try to get it 2 hours again.
All right, we can go to the
Like,
last
you
match.
All right.
just make hour 3 just something random.
That's what I said years ago.
Last match is going to be Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes. Singles match for the NXT Championship.
Oh, that's the easiest pick ever. Hey, Braun got a bigger stage to go to, so Carmelo Hayes gonna win.
I mean, unless they don't think he's ready, it gotta be Carmelo.
See, I think Carmelo coming up too.
Yeah.
That's why I picked Braun, because I was like, Braun's gonna beat everybody, and then he's gonna come up. Because I think Carmelo actually coming up before Braun.
I don't think so. I think Braun. I think Saturday is Braun's last night on NXT.
I think they're gonna build somebody up.
He
to
need
beat
to go to
Braun
Raw.
first. I think they're gonna build somebody up to beat Braun first.
I can see that.
Because Carmelo already established. Like this is their biggest stage, so they're gonna take their 2 most established guys and have them go 1-on-1. I think they both coming up. There are rumors about Carmelo being with the Hurt Business.
No, Carmelo shot them down already. He said don't believe that shit.
Yeah, but he probably just trying to throw you out the trade. I don't believe no wrestlers. Can't believe no wrestlers.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Carmelo could be an Homo sapien.
I know exactly what's gonna happen.
Unless they shitting on EVPs, I don't
know
believe
what's gonna happen. So Carmelo is gonna lose against Braun. Then they're gonna bring down Karrion Kross and he's gonna beat Braun Breaker. And then he gets. It's another reign of fucking terror.
If I want to win, I want Carmelo to win, obviously. But, and then another thing I just thought about, Braun lost that Stand and Deliver last year. They put Dolph over him.
Yeah.
He got a title back on the Raw.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even watch.
I was like, what was the point?
I wasn't even watching this.
It was the Raw. It was the Raw after WrestleMania.
Yep.
They put the title back on Braun.
And then for some reason they had Dolph drop it at the next fucking pay-per-view. Like, what was the point?
Yeah, it was no point.
And the ratings didn't even go up for NXT.
That was.
I think they should give Braun this Stand and Deliver win.
But nah, because Melo, that's that boy. You know, like
him.
T said, I think it's his time because Braun got Intercontinental titles to chase on the main roster. So
Braun's gonna be a world champion.
I'm picking Melo.
And you think about the story, do kind of point towards Melo winning.
Yeah.
Cause Braun putting them over, talking about I don't want to see all that other stuff. I want to see him, and prove that it just ain't something you put on the front of the t-shirt. So, Carmelo might go out there and just do that.
See,
and beat him clean.
Melo been respecting them during the story, so
yeah.
There's no chance he gonna be a jersey in the rafters. Not this time.
What about Trick?
It can go either way. I just pick Braun because I don't know.
But I mean, all I know is whenever Melo do get called up, Triple H better not fucking get rid of the barbershop segments. That's part of the character. You got to keep the barbershop. Because if he do that, he gonna kind of halfway fuck up his whole, his whole gimmick.
For all we know, Triple H might be just like Vince. I don't watch NXT anymore. got too much other stuff to take care of. I got 5 hours of TV to run now.
Yeah, and 3 of them were devoted to the bloodline. I'm going with Braun to retain and then lose against Karrion Kross at the next NXT. So because I haven't heard a peep out of. You know whoever else I haven't heard a peep out of? Von fucking Wagner. Where the fuck is he?
He losing. He a jobber now.
Oh yeah, jobber.
Von
Wagner.
I'm glad you told me that because
The Knicks of NXT.
When you said that, thought started to put in my head like, oh my god, what if he's the one that beat Braun? No.
As a matter of fact, Von Wagner got beat by Tyler Bate.
Damn, really?
Yeah, Tuesday.
That's pretty sad, actually.
He got beat
by
Yoga. He got beat by Yoga Man.
Yoga Man?
Everybody gotta have a gimmick.
The shaman. The shaman, yeah.
Everybody gotta have a gimmick.
Actually, that's kind of why I watched it. because everybody do got a gimmick. That means they got something to do. Everybody has something to do, no matter how stupid some of it is. They're doing something.
That was early day NXT. Everybody had that.
That's what's wrong. That's
and
actually,
you know what? You know when that shit stopped? When Kevin Owens and Hideo Tommy and Finn Balor all came in at the same time. They gimmick shit was gone.
Black and gold to WWE.
That's actually what kind of what's wrong with the main roster. There's no gimmicks. There's a lot of people doing nothing. That's the issue.
Yeah,
that's the problem with too many guys up there. Their gimmick is I'm a good wrestler. You gotta have more than that.
Yeah, but yeah, there's really not much to explain here between Braun and Melo. They respect each other. That's about it.
That's weird.
Yeah, no.
Where does Trick fall into this?
Oh, Trick just has been hyping Melo up.
Oh.
But yeah, Melo respects him. It is weird. That's why when I put it in the chat, I don't know where he come with this respect stuff because Melo be real disrespectful. I don't know where he started respecting Braun from, but
yeah,
it is what
there
it
you
is.
go. He can be an Homo sapien on the main roster.
You know,
almost.
I am so done with this. Okay, that's everything for Stand and Deliver.
Yeah.
Stand and Deliver, bitch.
Oh Lord, bro, this is gonna take a long time.
That took.
I'm hungry and sleepy as hell.
That took long. Well, I had to explain to y'all what was going on.
Yeah, we should probably we could.
Like
I don't know.
We can fly through WrestleMania.
Like I told
WrestleMania.
I'm actually working on zero sleep, and I don't know how.
Oh, because I just had to explain to y'all.
Am I wide awake?
I just had to explain to y'all what was going on.
Good conversation, my guy.
Some of that shit NXT wild. But Booker T, he the main attraction. I don't care what
People be like, damn, they devote a lot of time to NXT.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch it. I don't even watch
As soon as I said Schism, that just took everything off the rails.
Yeah, Schism. I mean, a split. They just one of Bret Favre's favorite words.
Oh, that was interception and welfare fraud.
No, he actually had an interview and he said he was solving crossword puzzles and he said something about the word schism.
Yeah, he's familiar with schisms.
Yeah. Separating people from their hard-earned money. I'll be quiet.
Yes.
All right, yeah, we ought to deal with it because we ain't got to explain none of this.
All right.
It's nowhere near as funny as NXT.
Go to
clear. Ain't no debate about it.
All right. So let's go to night 1 of WrestleMania. 9. Okay.
Oh, these actually confirmed for the night ones?
Some matches though.
Well, yeah, this is by Base God Wikipedia, so it's subject to change.
Like John Cena and Austin Theory, they opening so.
Actually, yeah, that's the first match.
That's the first match, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Austin Theory got to win. Cause he looked like a total bitch if he lost. After he got buried, he looked like, on the mic, he looked like a total bitch if he lost to Cena. He got to win. So that's what I'm picking.
Probably what Triple H been doing sometimes. He just make him look like a bitch. You know, you hired him.
It's true. I'm going with Austin Theory.
Austin got to win.
He got
to win.
No, he got to win. After he got
He
emasculated.
should win. I'm just gonna be a little different. I'm picking Cena because I think he's gonna drop the title on the next night.
Okay.
But I don't know his movie schedule, so if I knew his movie schedule, I would just go with the safe bet, Austin Theory. But just being different.
I don't like it. He realistically pick Cena up here unless he wins after Austin Theory basically up here probably did something stupid and lost. but I gotta go with Theory. I like he got. I mean,
honestly, if we throw away the backstage stuff, Cena should beat Theory.
Yeah,
he should beat Theory. Theory's going into this match cocky as hell, like all young people do, and they normally lose all the time. Cena should win.
That's what I feel like. He should, because he would lose doing something stupid.
For that reason, that I'm keeping Cena pick regardless of what happens.
The way he emasculated him on the mic, he got it. Or else that would be the reburial of Austin Theory 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Well, I guess it's Cena actually verbally trying to bury you. I guess he respects you.
Yeah, because remember when he verbally buried Roman, then he put Roman over.
So, yeah, I guess.
Oh, it's a Theory.
Oh.
I said Theory's got to win this.
It should be Theory. Let's just be real. It should be Theory.
Unless John Cena's bald spot is the 7th move of doom or something, you know. You think that would be a possibility?
Probably.
Now, if Theory gets killed by the 6th move of doom, I've lost all my respect for Theory. I mean, I understand the attitude adjustment to STF. You tap out fine. You get beat by a lightning punch, you're a bitch. Just saying.
Well, his boss fight definitely better when HBK headband bandana came off. So.
Never heard of it.
But if Theory beats Cena, he can't do it clean.
I agree.
Yep.
I don't think he should do it.
Yeah, I agree.
If every time Cena walk out there, you calling him the greatest of all time, he can't be losing clean to somebody like Austin Theory. And nothing to get Austin Theory, but is what we all been saying. That's how they booked the man to look like a bitch. So
yeah.
Also, it is crazy how much working out Cena has not done since he left WWE. This man's shirt size about 2-3 sizes smaller since then.
This man can't go long either. He got. I give him 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But then again, it's open. It should go long.
He's not. Cena's definitely not the Rock.
Okay, let's go to the next match. Seth freaking I raided my wife's closet Rollins versus Logan Paul.
I don't know. He raided Uncle Elroy's closet on Raw.
All right, this should be an easy one. Seth Rollins got to win this match.
Yeah, I'm picking Seth Rollins.
Considering Logan said his contract, he probably gonna re-up anyway.
Yeah, I think Logan gonna re-up. But
I think it's probably low.
It's easy money.
I tell you the rest of the card. I think low key this probably gonna be the match of the night.
It's gonna be a really good match. After what Logan did with Roman, yeah, it's gonna be good. I think that match right there said, "Oh, WrestleMania will stick him in the ring with Rollins."
Shoot, that shit he did in the Royal Rumble, that spot he did with Ricochet. And then she never. I mean,
Yeah,
this nigga should have went to wrestling in the beginning instead of boxing.
Ricochet did that same spot with Carmelo Hayes.
It kind of pissed you off that he's so good, Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's an asshole.
He's a fucking asshole.
And he's actually good at this shit. He
Yeah.
took to this shit quicker than people who train most of their life for it.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's less of an asshole than his brother. I think so.
Yeah, they both
I mean,
assholes.
they both are, but
his redemption tour has gone better than his brother, but I'm still don't give a fuck about either one of them.
I almost never
Fuck
hear,
Logan Paul and fuck Jake Paul.
I almost never hear anybody say anything remotely nice about Jake at all.
Yeah, they earned that hatred over years and years of being on YouTube. But what's your big deal?
Oh, damn. I don't know, bro.
Well, actually, I think that's the thing they said about Jake Paul. He laid old dude out. They may had dude wipes on his shorts.
Okay, I'm going with Seth.
Oh yeah,
I'm going with Seth because I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Seth.
I'm guessing going to say he get a win, kind of. I guess Seth got the win.
Dan, if you look at the story, Logan Paul been knocking him out every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Time for him to get a come up.
Yeah.
Of course, Seth deserves for some of these suits he's wearing. So
Yeah. And the Astro boots.
Oh, never mind. I'll switch my pick, Logan.
Jesus Christ,
I forgot about the boots.
No!
It came out with them boots. I died laughing.
I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me. I'm like, I look it up and like, this is actually real? This is real TV?
This man busted the Astro Boy ones. I'm like, what the world is
And
this?
that shit faded so fast, and nobody even talk about it no more.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Bro, I never see something like Spike.
I'm picking Seth to win. Okay, let's go to the next match. It's the 6-woman tag team match. It's Trish Stratus, Lita, Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and that lady.
Okay, so
Io Sky.
outside of them being part-time, is there any real reason why I should even pick Damage Control?
Nope. Damage Control, the punching bag to the stars.
I want to pick Damage Control. If the rumors are true about Trish turning heel,
That's what I heard too.
I want to go Damage Control.
I'm picking Damage Control on default, so they go against part-time, but it is WrestleMania, so who knows?
Title's not on the line either, so it ain't like
Ain't no
they're
point.
gonna win the belt for anything.
I'm picking the 2 old women and Becky. I'm joking about the old part because Damage Control, they just damaged.
They damaged.
I mean, Becky beat all 3 of the asses herself. So like,
Yeah, and Bianca did too. So they're so damaged. Damaged Control, that's my name for them. But yeah, no, I'm taking the vets and Becky.
I'll go with Damage Control because They might be damaged, but I'll take them in.
See, part of me wants to switch picks here. I was like, wait, damage control losing might be what leads to them breaking up, which might be something better for them in the future.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna break up anytime soon, but they do. I kind of hope that promo that Becky cut on Monday could lead to a damage control breakup.
I think if the rumor for the heel turn happens up here, then yeah, I guess that's still with damage control. But
because it worked both ways. It would give Bayley something to do and Becky something to do. Because Bayley can feud with Dakota and Io, and you can have Becky feud with Trish.
Also, part of me wants to see face Bayley again, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Also, I think damage control gotta lose because Io and Dakota weren't happy when Bayley accepted for them. So when they lose, I think they're gonna break up Monday, if not the week after, because they're gonna be so frustrated with Bayley that she forced them in this match and then they lost to.
I don't know. She forced them in the match. Y'all asked to whoop by one of the three women. Now she got two partners.
Okay. Let's go to the next match. Is for all my Homo sapiens out there. Brock Lesnar versus Omos with MVP.
Really don't care.
Do we need a winner?
I don't know, man.
For the sake of picking, I go Brock.
It'll be a quick fight for Brock, and he'll be back on his moose farm in Saskatchewan.
F5 and Mooses?
Whatever he does to him.
German
and thinking about Bobby while he's banging his wife for 5 hours.
If they didn't change Omos' theme, I would have picked Omos. But the fact you gave him generic creative wrestle music number 6 and got rid of the Homo sapien national anthem, it gotta be Brock. You don't get somebody garbage theme and they supposed to win right before Mania.
I cannot with this man. I fucking cannot. But I literally.
It's definitely going. Hopefully, it's definitely going to be two big men slapping meat and all that stuff. So
yeah, Big E will enjoy this match, but it won't be enjoyable for most of us.
I don't want to pick.
When you got to is part of the show.
Brock,
man.
Brock is selling almost all.
No, I'll go to Omos. I'll go with Omos. Why not? Shit. I don't care.
Now, I did pick Brock, but I do think Omos should win with the help of Bobby Lashley.
I almost picked Brock.
Oh, no. Almost can't be.
You see what in there?
Almost can't be 7'3", 4'15", needing help. It may be Brock, but like.
Oh, he's 4'10" now. He got in shape.
Oh. Them 5 pounds really mattered. Okay. Everybody picked?
What would be funny if Bobby did help up here and then they say was going to get it after Mania?
Okay, next match is going to be Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship.
Asuka. Just because there's no other reason to pick it, because the story has been god awful.
Yeah, I already know my answer. Nobody's ready for Asuka.
Shoot, Triple been taking time off all the other black folks, so Asuka.
I'll go with Asuka as well, because, probably one crazy run.
Because there's no story.
I was about to say, this feud has been boring as hell.
Another thing Triple H fucked up, storylines. Unless it's Charlotte, of course, then,
he's got,
Who the hell is writing in black and gold? Who's assisting here?
Well, Ryan Ward was doing that at the headache.
Until they called him up to SmackDown.
Yeah. And then SmackDown was actually good.
SmackDown was better than good. That 16 run, all the WrestleMania was excellent. Then he went on honeymoon, got replaced by Ed Koskey, and it was all downhill from there until the pandemic.
Who?
Ed Koskey.
I know who you're talking about, but who? It's just.
But yeah, this Asuka feud, I don't know who the fuck been writing for this. It's just trash.
Drugs.
So Asuka's just gonna win just because.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go to night 2.
Oh, we went through night 1 that fast?
No, we got one more match. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm seeing shit. What does TBC stand for? Whatever. Anyway, the last announcements, they have her night 1 slated right now, according to Base Guy Wikipedia, which is not so based anymore. Because, beta. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Rhea.
Yeah, Rhea.
It better be Rhea.
I'm going with the person named after a bird.
Man. This match.
Y'all never heard of a Rhea?
Oh, I know.
It's like ostriches.
Oh.
I think.
This YouTuber named Hornet King has one.
Yeah, weird fucking birds. Yeah, I'm going with Rhea Ripley. I'm going with Mommy.
This match should not main
Mommy.
event night 1.
Mm-mm.
It should either be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. To get the Usos. This, first of all, the story sucks.
What story?
Exactly. But the story is that that Rhea's not the same person she was 3 years ago.
Yes, she is.
When she got beat by Charlotte. That's pretty much the story.
Yeah, pretty much that she must beat Charlotte so she can make Charlotte fear her. And Charlotte's story is, I'm the queen, I'm Charlotte, woo Ric Flair. That's it.
That's
it.
pretty much it.
That's why
Yeah.
this Charlotte story makes way more sense. Because Rhea been whooping Rey Mysterio's ass more than Charlotte.
This is true.
Yep, the build has not been good for that one either. But
Exactly.
it's not,
So why should this match main event over the tag title match? It shouldn't. I don't care what the reason is. Oh, we want a women's match to close this night. No. You go with whatever the best story is.
yeah, you want to. They talking about the crowd was going to chant for Sammy. You want to get them to chant for Sammy, put that women's match in the main event. So, no.
You'll get shit on. Yeah.
They got to be smart enough to realize this too. We already had this. They already been through this with the whole Daniel Bryan stuff. Let's not just be stupid. Learn from your mistakes. Don't just keep making them.
Okay, well, all right. I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is there's only one match confirmed for night 2, and you already know what it is.
Yeah.
The bad news is none of these other matches are really confirmed for any particular night. So disregard the night 1 bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, for now, I'll say well, that match for last. That okay.
Only thing that confirmed for night 1 was the Cena and Theory and Seth and Logan Paul.
Yeah,
because it's his birthday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Happy non-birthday, bitch. Anyway, so we'll go
to this book and Logan Paul definitely losing.
Oh yeah, hometown hero, your birthday. Fuck you. On your birthday. Anyway, triple threat match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre, who's been carrying a sword, and surprised he hasn't stabbed anybody yet.
Oh, that sword been long gone.
Oh, what happened to the sword?
He stopped carrying it with him.
Vince wanted his shit back.
Oh, well, fair enough. So he stopped carrying the sword?
That sword been gone since they went overseas last year for the paper.
Bruh, I haven't been paying attention to shit.
Clash of the Castle last
Clash of the Castle, yeah, that's when he had.
Oh, he lost the damn sword and the match. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, well, this here,
Didn't he come with Broken Dreams too?
Yeah, he did. Well, no, they played the part of it, and they went back to his new one. Well, see, this and or the Wesley 5-way match, those are the 2 contenders for matches of the weekend.
Me.
But I'm picking Sheamus because it's the only title Sheamus has won, and that's where the story's going.
Well, Gunther wouldn't have to get pinned, and I guess that'll free him up to chop down Cody. So I guess I'll go with Sheamus.
That's what I think. That's why I think it's a triple threat. I think it's a triple threat to give Drew something to do and for him to get beat. Because I think Sheamus going.
Okay, now that y'all convinced me, I'm going with Sheamus as well.
And just give Sheamus the Intercontinental title. Something they should have did like what that elimination chamber, that alpha elimination chamber, that Ryback won. That shit was clearly meant for Sheamus to win. How you fuck that up?
Think how many times you guys win all the other titles, then you come realize like, oh, they never won this random mid-card title.
Cena gonna have to do the same thing. Cena's won every championship but the Intercontinental. Well, he ain't won the Universal either. But neither Sheamus.
And Sheamus don't care about it. He just wants the Intercontinental title.
Well, he might have a chance if they split the titles.
Because Sheamus has been both the WWE and World Champion. So he done held 2 world titles.
Well, I forgot about that.
So the Universal title and some of these guys might are just replacing that big gold belt. And Cena's done the same thing. The only title Cena, Cena's been tag champion with David Otunga.
So the Universal title doesn't carry any other lineage. It just starts on the own.
It started on it on, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's go to the next match. Really? Okay. It's the Hell in a Cell match. Ed versus the Demon Finn Balor?
Yeah, he brought
He's going to bring the Demon?
Yeah, Ed's told him to do it, so he did it.
Yeah, confirmed. Even in the promo he cut on Monday, the Demon popped on side of it.
Yeah, they even put him in the graphic.
Yeah.
Ed's got to win. Because they've been beating his ass and beating his ass. If he can't beat Rhea ass, then Finn Balor got to be the one to take the loss. So.
No, Finn has to win this match.
Knowing Triple H fans probably win.
Do we remember what happened to the Demon last time? This is redemption.
As long as he stays off that top rope, I think he'll be good.
This is redemption. The way the Demon lost, that was the dumbest shit ever. Did music start playing? He started doing this. What the fuck? He went into a whole nother mode. While his music was still playing, he beat Roman ass. He goes to the top rope, that bitch just collapsed. Music cut off and everything. It's like if I was just faded because the top rope broke.
Hey, go ahead, you already know.
They has to win this match, man.
Who wrote that shit?
Hey, go ahead, you already know.
You know who wrote it.
Anime protagonists, once their music turns off, that's it.
You know who wrote that.
It's over.
Man, yeah. I was watching this match. I was laughing my ass off. And then the rope broke, and I really started laughing. I was like, are you really doing this right now? He was laying on the ground dead, man. He was all flopping like a fish.
That was one.
I got somebody said probably tampered with the ring, so
You know who wrote that, Diakis. He probably tore up 3 scripts for it.
Damn it, ain't right.
I mean,
I want to be stupid, damn it.
the Demon died. If it was up to me, the Demon would stay gone. He wouldn't even come back now.
Nah.
But if he gonna come back, he gotta win. He gotta redeem himself.
well, he should have controlled the demon better.
He did.
The only reason I'm
He should
picking
have played
Ed,
the theme music.
the only reason I'm picking Ed is because they've been going over on Edge this whole time except for that intergender match in Toronto, so he got to win.
Was that when he grabbed the whole handful? That was wrong.
Was raw.
I'm going to grab. I'm going to go. Like I said, I'm going to grab. I'm going to go with the Demon because I don't know. I just.
Oh, the demon might need to redeem himself.
I think the Demon need to redeem himself.
Yeah, he does.
And only Joe pinned him, right? Well, Roman did too. But before Roman did, it was only Joe that beat him.
Yeah.
He was protected. And then that moment that happened, I ain't gonna never forget that. That shit was hilarious. After I'm gonna go home and watch this shit. Just so I could bust out
The
laughing.
Fiend thing happened so fast, I want you to Fiend the demon folk.
Everybody thought that what they were leading to when the Fiend snapped Fiend neck at SummerSlam. I still feel that should have been his finisher.
Yeah, that should have killed him.
Just knocked his man neck. How you snap somebody's neck and they still live?
I don't know how you power drive somebody from the second rope and they kick out too.
Well, that sounds straight up of the Young Bucks.
I blame the Young Bucks right now.
No, it was MJ.
Yeah, I was about to say MJF did it not too long ago.
Tell you, what if somebody do a Canadian destroyer from the top rope to the table outside and still lose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next match is going to be that showcase bullshit. The first half of it. Women's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Match.
The Paycheck Showcase.
Yep.
Oh, that.
Liv Morgan and Maga Rodriguez versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Two MMA Thoughts versus Karen Mania. Okay.
Shotzi, I think, I'm sorry, but Shotzi got to get released after this. Because she cooked, man.
Let the girl cook!
I'm going with Shayna and Ronda, even though Ronda got a broken bone in her arm.
Let the girl cook.
Win.
Let that girl cook.
And plus, nobody else in the match deserves to win. Like, Raquel and...
They might give it them too.
Mega Rock and Liv, they ain't going to win.
You say Maga Rock?
Yeah, Maga Rock.
I'm
What's
still,
that?
Raquel.
I'm still mad at what they did.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lacey Evans.
Raquel
What happened to her?
Raquel Maganzales.
No.
Oh, what happened to Lacey?
She got AEW'd?
No, her gimmick just isn't good, and they barely use her on TV.
No, yeah, she got AEW. There you go.
Right, she keeps switching up gimmicks and it just don't click.
I will say though, her ass got fatter, but that's about it.
Well, the shorts got tighter.
What they doing with Lacey now will work if they just do something with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those Triple H things that he's doing now where you just get somebody something and they just another body.
Sign Tony Khan.
Well, I'm going to Liv Morgan team.
Those are the only two teams that legit can win it. The other two teams just
I'm going Karen Mania because it's just so funny.
if they win, I'll laugh my ass.
Hold on. Oh yeah, that's Sonya. You know what? I'm changing my
That's
pick.
so ironic. It's Karen Mania, but never mind. I'll be quiet.
You know what? I'm no. I think they're gonna have a. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it Ronda and Shayna.
But you know what? They actually got a shot to win because they got the most screen time out of everybody on the Karen.
I wonder what happened to Carmella.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. I'm trying to think, what's her real name?
I'm sorry. I have that effect on people.
I wonder what
Hey, no, Corey Graves do it too. That's why I was trying to think. What is her real name?
Karen Mania. I'm like, I gotta start using that.
I wonder what Carmella hurt anyway. But whatever.
She said she's sidelined, but it's undisclosed, and no, it's not backstage heat. That's why I heard on those from twat culture.
Yeah, and Corey's still coming to work, so it can't be nothing that serious.
Maybe it's mental, man. Postpartum depression or some shit. I don't know.
Could be because the reason she was on TV so long, she had a miscarriage.
Yeah, and
Didn't know that.
That explains a whole lot.
Yeah, she
It
had.
makes so much sense.
Maybe she had postpartum depression, man.
Makes sense unless she got hurt,
Yeah.
but actually, I don't think she was dead enough to get hurt.
I don't know. Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
it might be that because Carmella usually posts a lot on social media. She didn't really posting that much either.
What's the so everybody? I went with Karen Mania. Who went with Karen? Who what's your
I
vote?
went with Shayna in one arm Ronda.
That's who I'm going with too. Yeah, they gotta get Ronda something. Yeah.
After Liv created that whole week of those funny ass memes because of that Knicks game, I gotta go with Liv.
I like Liv because she's crazy as hell.
Yeah,
Something's wrong with that girl. She was getting choked out by Ronda, and she was smiling about it. The hell is that shit?
Oh, that character got dropped too.
I
Don't care.
And it was a good character.
I love that character.
They don't follow up on nothing no more.
She was still doing that up here on the 2K23 preview. I'm like up here. I had my headphones turned up. I'm like, okay, what is she doing on 2K23? And loud have mercy, the girl screaming at the top of her lungs. I'm like, what in the world's going on 2K23 that make you scream like that?
I did really enjoy that character. though.
Everything about the character even made sense.
Yep.
Even how she got to the character.
Yep, and then they dropped it
For them to just drop it, that makes no sense.
Oh, I'm sad now. I actually did enjoy that character.
I did too, but then they dropped it.
Because it don't even make no sense for her to even go in another tag team. Every single partner is turned on her.
I think they dropped
Damn,
it
she's
short.
like Sting.
I think they dropped it shortly after they botched that convoluted table spot that they tried to do with Raquel when they missed.
Yeah, you can have that version of Liv Morgan face off against crazy ass Alexa Bliss with Bray Wyatt influence. You just have crazy on crazy.
Yeah.
You need HBK to book it though.
Of course. Schism.
But both Alexa Bliss and Liv been trying to play that Harley Quinn character for I don't know how long. I wish they both would just stop. This shit been going on too long.
Okay.
Well, at least Alexa Bliss have the Bray Wyatt thing to drop on. Liv, who knows? But HBK would need to be the one who book it.
Okay. Next match is that the men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way tag team match. We have Braun Strowman and Ricochet. The hell's the point of that? We have the Street Profits,
Dropping the ball.
Alpha Academy, which one made no show, and the Viking Raiders. Eric Ivar with Valhalla.
Another team.
So this is the wait in line to the bloodline feud is match.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. The paycheck the Paycheck Showcase Fatal 4-Way.
Who do I want to win?
I went with Street Profit.
Yeah, I'm going with Street Profits.
I mean, I guess that's the only way I can pick. They're the only safe ones.
Yeah, they're the safe team.
I'm going with Alpha Academy because Otis made no show, be with the Maxim male models or whatever, and Chad Gable gets beat up so bad he lands on somebody and pins him to the mat 1, 2, 3. I'm just saying that it's hey, anything can happen in WWE.
I legit think the only team that can win that match is Ricochet and Braun because
that's the team I want to win.
Because of who they are, and then the Street Profits.
What the hell is Cody doing up here carrying Braun Strowman around his shoulders, though? This is a clip I did on Raw, something up here. Guess they had a triple threat or something, and then Cody the Braun Strowman celebrated win, and Cody Rhodes got him on his shoulders walking around the ring.
That sounds like a live event. They've been doing a bunch of live events, and I guess Cody want to lose another peg.
Yeah,
that's his excuse to lose from when he lose to Roman.
Bro, Cody trying to show he's a superhero for real.
He said he put the civil rights movement on the back. Might as well test my strength. Okay.
I'm gonna guess Cody. I can wait on that one.
We'll go to the Usos versus KO and Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships.
I mean,
they have to win.
They have to have a fairy tale ending. The storyline has to have a fairy tale ending.
Yeah, and it has to end at some point. We've dragged it out long enough. It's time to move on.
The only way is Triple H put Triple H and Kevin Owens turns on Sami Zayn. I mean, Sami Zayn turns on Kevin Owens or something.
But it should be obvious. We shouldn't have to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Kevin Owens and Sami. That's who's winning.
Yeah, like the story calls for them two to win.
Mm-hmm.
It even got nothing to do with them two winning the belts. This is what happens after the Usos lose it.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole Roman stuff. The blood, it's still, everything go back to the bloodline.
If they win, then I'm saying Roman's winning the main event. And outside that, I have no idea what they're trying to do after that. Because there's no way they win and Roman doesn't win.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if they lose,
I don't know. They can say the Usos can still retain, and they said, well, guess we're the breadwinners now. They just split from them.
But the thing is, if the Usos win, what do you do with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens?
Nothing. Which is why they
That's why they gotta win.
This is true.
well, they're back to fighting forever.
That's probably the only match I can faithfully guarantee that's gonna be a winner.
Yeah, I mean, if you was degenerate enough to bet on wrestling, that's the one you bet on.
That's the one. That's like, if you had to choose one match for this whole weekend, that's the one. Cause there ain't even no safe bet with the Cody and Roman, cause you don't know where the story going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to take the long guys, there's also one to bet on. Bet on the Usos. So that would be a crazy payoff if they win. Yeah, it gotta be KO and Sami. I can't imagine where you go after this.
I can't imagine any other outcome.
Oh,
It's just like playing solitaire, and you get to that point where you got no more cards. There's nowhere to match up. You just gotta start the game off.
Yep.
That's how it is. That's how it is if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens lose. There's nowhere to go. You gotta start the game over.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
Okay, what's the next match? Oh boy,
How many more we got?
2 more.
Okay.
oh good, I ain't feeling it now.
Father and son. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Actually,
This is
Dominic Guerrero.
I don't know. I know where it should go, but I don't know.
Dom should beat his ass. Cause he's the younger one.
Yeah.
No, Ray should beat the shit out of Dom. That's the story.
Yeah, Ray should beat the ever-loving shit out of Dom.
He should beat his ass because that's what we've been waiting for months, for somebody to whip this kid's ass. For some reason, Dom been winning matches. He has not been getting his ass whooped. And every time it looked like he's gonna get his ass whooped, Rhea always bail him out. Rhea won't be there this time.
Yeah.
I'm actually going with Dominic. I think Ray's gonna put his son over because he's been doing everything in his power to make him look good. Why wouldn't he do it here?
I mean,
that's why I don't know, because Ray might actually say, "Hey, my son has to win this match. I gain nothing. He gains a lot."
The only reason I pick Dom is I'm probably gonna pick Dom. Like, you know, they gotta do the storyline where some way somehow they get back together and they smooth this over.
See, I don't see that happening with Dom winning. Ray has to beat some sense into the man.
SummerSlam can happen.
And then after Ray beats some sense into him, maybe the Judgment Day be like, man, you couldn't beat your dad, and then they turn on him. Because Ray clearly using the man. That's where this all started.
Wait, that's it. Yeah, I did say Rhea got the win.
Oh, yeah, Rhea's going to be champion.
Yeah, she got the win for that to work.
Then maybe she be like, I don't need you no more.
Wait, then that means Finn Balor definitely got the win.
Everybody wins but Dom.
Is Damian doing anything?
Nah, his big thing will be at the event in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny.
He might be in Dom corner, for all we know. That's probably how Dom get an advantage. That's probably how the match stay competitive. With Damian Priest interfering.
I think it's Backlash. That's what they have in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
First of all,
They already sold out.
you know that dude got to like wrestling. You're pretty much worldwide the biggest music star, and you showing up for a wrestling event.
Yeah, he's
But
hosting
yeah,
it.
he said the last time in WWE was the funnest time he ever had in his life.
You know the interview they did with LeBron and them in the barbershop?
I don't know what the interview was.
I remember that one up here. Well, Chris, to me, how hard they were putting over wrestling and stuff. Well, we already know LeBron be capping, but still. When LeBron, but then when Jay-Z said to him up here, WrestleMania bigger than Super Bowl, I'm like, okay, Jay, you said that. If LeBron said that, I'm like, okay, he capping. Because like LeBron talking about, I listened to Migos back in 2009, 2010, like, bro, I don't even think they dropped their first mixtape back then. How are you listening to Migos then?
Yeah, he was listening to him. That same one song everybody would listen to.
Wait, Bad and Bougie came out that now, though?
No, what was the song? Versace. Yeah.
Oh, Drake's. Oh,
The one that Drake basically stole from him, but they got a rub for doing that song.
Yep. Yeah, we'll kill the one who can rap.
All right, what's the last match on that list?
All right.
Oh, well, we know the last match.
Oh wait, I didn't pick.
Oh.
Yeah, Ray, whoop your child's ass. Anyway, Eddie's son. I'm sorry, whoop Eddie's son's ass.
You better not do no anger at the Hall of Fame. Let Ray go in. Just,
No, I think that's why they did it already. I don't think they're gonna do nothing at the Hall.
All right,
I was
so
hoping, but yeah.
of course we know what the last match is. Roman versus Cody for the
Mm.
WWE Undisputed World Universal Championship, whatever.
And it's not even a guarantee that Cody's gonna win.
I'm picking Roman.
I want it's gonna take longer. Brock and Omos or Cody's entrance.
No,
What about
Roman
Roman's
is gonna take twice.
Yeah.
And boy,
they gonna lose this song 3 times.
ooh boy, their budget for the pyro, bro, they're gonna be crying.
Because it take Roman 6 minutes to walk on TV.
On TV,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like worse than Undertaker almost. Shit.
They just ain't gonna have that. I don't know what the set look like. I hope they don't have that long ramp.
Oh, it's gonna be a long
Oh, it's
run.
gonna be long. I bet it is. You know what?
But there's long and there's that. WrestleMania's long.
It's tough, but I think, ooh man, because it's not a guarantee.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm picking Roman. I'm picking Roman for the second reason don't even matter. But like I said, once again, it's the story. Cause the Usos losing the tag titles. When Roman retained, he gonna belittle his cousins for them losing their title, and he keeping his.
See, that would be so hard. 'Cause that all works, and I'm pretty sure the Bloodline storyline, Roman and Cody didn't have a whole lot more input. Probably their story ain't dragging ass.
And then one thing I do think though, I think if Cody wins, we won't see Roman for a while. So that'll pretty much kill the story like dead in.
I mean, they say he plans to take time off until SummerSlam. That's what they said. I don't know.
But then I heard a different story that he planned on taking time off after SummerSlam. So he definitely won't be the champion by SummerSlam. For all we know, Cody can beat him then. Cody don't have to win at WrestleMania. Cody just has to win the WWE Championship. That's his story.
I'm not
It don't matter when.
I'm not even gonna guarantee this, but this is just a pick. I'm not gonna change it. I'm picking Cody, but I'm picking Cody because Roman's not gonna Roman's not gonna get mad at the Usos on night 2. He's gonna get mad at them on night 1, and I think that's what's gonna lead Jay the fuck up. I think Jay gonna cost Roman the match, and Cody's gonna win. So I'm picking Cody.
That's a good, It could go that way. That's a good route too.
The 1,000 record is tempting, but I don't think
it doesn't matter. That's why I said. But he's so close. He 50 days from it.
Yep. It's tempting, but at the same time, I don't think it's not like the '90s where folks probably would care about that. And I'm not sure how much Triple H care about those kind of things.
WWE cares about that though. They love talking about how many days somebody been champion. Like they brag about Brock being the longest reigning Universal Champion before Roman broke it. But we like when you defend your title 4 times a year, of course you're gonna be the longest.
Yeah, I wonder how much Triple H would still care about that, but it would be. But then they make all the promos Cody cut, make them look. Ooh boy.
That's why I say
they put Cody in a weird spot if he loses.
Yeah, Cody's in the weird spot. So you never know. It was almost guaranteed Cody would win the title at this WrestleMania when he came back last WrestleMania.
No, unless because that required the Usos to win. No, that's Solo. But you could fuck it up for Cody and cause Cody to lose.
But the good thing about all these different directions go, it's gonna make the main event good. Cause now we ain't just waiting for Cody to win. They could just take a right turn and just go with Roman.
Part of me say I'm going with Cody, but I'm like, the fact that one's not even really set in stone, kind of like there's so many little things you could do with that. And then, Cody could easily win it at SummerSlam.
If you want to send the crowd home happy, go with Cody. That's the route there. The Bloodline losing all these titles.
But boy, thing is, what?
But you know what?
What did you do to Roman though if he does win? Cause damn, Gunther loses the title. You're not gonna use. I said Gunther definitely is. You gonna use Cody Gunther up here before then?
But I think if Roman wins, he would have to lose at SummerSlam though. He can't lose in between then. Even though I would beat Roman on the random show because you wouldn't see it coming.
It's true.
Because it don't matter when it happens. His opponent just got to be worthy. Like, if you put Roman in the ring against Shinsuke Nakamura, which, we never got that match. But anyway, all that stuff he did with Shinsuke, we never got the match. But anyway, you can't just do that on a random pay-per-view and just have Shinsuke beat him. Because Shinsuke ain't done shit. It would have to be somebody like Cody versus Roman on a Backlash to make it make sense for him to drop it on a random show.
Bro, if they just saying like Nakamura wins the Money in the Bank.
But then there was another rumor of that of Cody, Seth, and Roman being the main event at SummerSlam for the title. They basically, instead of doing the rematch, they were just going to add Seth to it so they could close all those chapters at one time. Which is the route they could go, so you never know.
Or somehow we get a Roman face turn out here that completely ends the. Cause he already said the Tribal Chief only a heel. Cause there's no one here you can make Tribal Chief a face. Well, no, you can, but not the way Roman wants it done.
He could be a face. He could just keep it. All he gotta do is keep the attitude and all that stuff.
I mean, he almost borderline get face reactions at times, so. I guess he got to change the attitude slightly how he acts. But.
Yeah, as long as he don't go back to the big dog. Seth Rollins still the same character. And he a face now. He can be done.
Yeah, he just dressed like Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
Man.
There's something wrong with that guy.
It's just like, what? Legato, they the same characters. They facing now.
And Triple H not using them.
Okay, I guess that means I guess I'd go with. Damn it.
I've been convinced both ways, actually.
Yeah, it could go either way,
It
man.
could go either way.
Yes.
Because Roman could lose the title. And the Usos could be do the title. He could just be super pissed that everybody lost. He could be pissed at the Usos for not helping him keep the title. There's a lot of direction they can go in.
I just hate Triple H announced that they got a new belt design. That what throws me like, why would you announce that?
Because
but the thing is, we know Cody winning anyway. They got new belt design for the tag team title. We still ain't seen them. They probably finna come now though.
That's the only thing. Hey, why would you announce that? That's the only thing that made me think of it. Like, could be Cody, but at the same time up here, that could be after the draft and they split the titles.
Yeah, the draft is coming too. The draft can split up the bloodline.
Even though the
Solo
draft
could go to one brand and the Usos to the
even though
other.
the draft don't matter because they just go anywhere they want to now anyway, basically.
Well, the draft don't matter now. I think once Triple H, I think after WrestleMania, Triple H does a draft, then he might stick with it.
Because I haven't got beaten down over the last couple of years by it. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, just end the brands. But because y'all know me, I was against it. But since it's been confirmed SmackDown won't be SmackDown Raw replay featuring SmackDown, you might as well just end it.
The problem with the brand split before was just for the titles, but Roman being unified doesn't make a difference. I don't know.
Once they unified those all the titles of the brand split, they mean nothing.
Cause it's showing even with the brand split meaning nothing up here, it's, the storyline stuff still works. So I guess it can work either way.
Let's be real. Like right now, Kevin Owens is a Raw star and Sami Zayn is a SmackDown star, and they've been seeing each other every week. Cody been wrestling on SmackDown. He's a Raw star. The brand split don't matter right now. It won't matter to the draft.
And it still might not matter after that.
That thing about it, because every time they do a draft, they do stick with it for like 5 months, and then everybody just start going back and forth. At least they got rid of Raw vs. SmackDown Survivor Series. That was just straight stupid.
You know what? I'm just gonna go to wild card here. I was just say, actually, this ain't a wild card. I just say Roman.
I'm saying Roman too.
All right, so there's 2 Romans and a Cody.
I'm just
I'm just trying to be.
It just sounds like it's such a storybook ending bullshit. I can't stand it. I can't. It's like when Ricky Tan said, "I can't stand that fortune cookie bullshit," and I agree with him. I can't stand it.
I'm just trying to think up here.
Then he stabbed the white guy who deserved it. But that's not the point.
Maybe I'm too over concerned about what they'll do with Gunther. Cause I'm assuming he's got to move up if he loses that title.
I am going with. Fuck.
Wait,
I don't want to say. I go with the obvious pick. Well, it's not really obvious. Shit. You know, I'm going with Cody. You know why? Because he did stop racism, and yeah. Nah, but I'm seriously gonna go with Cody because the cards are on the table for Cody to be the one, to be him, no Carmelo Hayes. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Cody. There. He beat Solo, which I think was unjustly done, but that's not the point. Yeah, I'm going with Cody.
Alright.
Yeah, they done did everything to make you think Cody gonna win it.
Yeah.
Even having him beat Solo. You know, I don't want to beat Solo now.
Yeah. But I think that's it. Anybody want to say anything else before we adjourn?
Nope. I'm good.
How the hell am I still awake?
Yeah, how the hell is the X-Dog still awake? What about you, Goham?
Yeah. Just, a lot of wrestling this weekend.
It's true.
Because I was just looking on here. I forgot all about Ring of Honor. I got a show this weekend, too.
Oh, I heard about that show they had with, what's his name? Brian Zane. It's going to be something about, like, some crap about, something where it's first Team Zane versus Team, Simon Miller or some shit like that. And he said something about, Maccabee Warriors or some shit. I fucking just lost it. Because I forgot Brian Zane is Jewish, so, it was funny to me. But, yeah. Yeah. He can cut promos better than... He should be doing commentary on freaking Raw. Anyway, that's not the point. that's it for Real Wrestling episode 89.
Great to be back.
Yeah, it is great to be back, y'all. This one's a little long, but the energy was there, and we hope to see you for the post WrestleMania fucking Real Wrestling episode. Well,
whenever that happens.
Yeah, whenever that happens. Hope it's next week, maybe not. I don't care. That's it, y'all. Peace.
Alright, this was fun.
You bitch.
Okay, yeah. I'm awake, but I'm definitely not wide awake.
I have no clue.
I forgot how to stop.